Hey everybody, come on
What's
in.
up?
I'm
What's
running
up?
late.
What's up?
Look, you know I'm running late. I ain't even do the intro, nothing. But we here, we in the house. Come on in, ladies. Come on
Hey,
in,
Kelly. Hey, Coco.
and
Hey,
gentlemen.
Candy.
Ladies
Hey,
and gentlemen.
Frank.
Hey, Banger, Tita, Curly Cookie, Natasha, or Cocoa Drips.
Hey, hey, hey.
How is
Hey
everybody?
everyone. Hey everyone.
Hey, who's here in the chat? Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Heavy
Hey,
on the sky
Cat.
in the chat. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Steelers Diva. Hey, Latoy. Janelle. Elise. Cassandra. Miss Gloria slaying for Junior. Hey, Miss Gloria be repping Junior all the time. Hey, Babs. Now, I'm hoping Brittany hurries up and comes on over because Brittany is actually the one because we are starting off with a topic today, you guys. We do have a topic. And let me go to it because I want to read the exact topic that we're going to be discussing today for ladies night. And I thought it was a very good topic to discuss because, things like this happen. And we had happened to be having a discussion over in Zbanger where, it led to her wanting to talk about this. So I was like, oh, why not? So we're going to be talking about, we want to discuss things like why female friendships don't last as long as they used to. So, we're going to talk about that. Are you losing touch with your female friends? Are you not making female friends, as often as you used to? Why do some friends have secret animosity towards one another? How come when some Black women, we choose to hate on others as opposed to supporting when we're in the same line of business or work? So things like that, you know. And then I also wanted to talk about, I hear a lot of times lately women saying that they don't have female friends at all, which is, I don't know. What's up with that? Okay. Any initial thoughts? Let me go around the panel. Let me ask Banger, get him out the way. Banger, you got female friends? I think I would say yes for you.
Yes, but I don't know, about what you're talking about, So you have to skip me with that question. Female friends.
Coco, do you have female friends? Do you find that you have a circle of female friends, or did you used to have a circle and you don't find them there, right now, or what?
I have several female friends. I
Okay,
don't I
so
don't have a problem making friends or keeping them. I got
okay.
friends that go all the way back to kindergarten.
That's wonderful to know. That I'm like you. My very best friend, we've been friends since 4th grade, specifically 4th grade. And I'm a woman that has female friends and I don't mind making female friends. That would make me sad not to have female friends. Thank you
Right.
for the super chat, Nikki. I appreciate you. Okay, what about you, Curly Cookie? Do you
Um
have a circle of female friends?
I do. I actually have several female friends. I have female friends from high school. I have female friends from when I was younger, from middle school. I have female friends from work. Um and I also, have female friends from general, just going about day-to-day basis. So I think it's good to have female friends, because you just never know. You never know walks of life. It's good to have female friends.
Yes, and as a woman, we always say like we need our village. Well, who's mostly in the village? I mean, yeah, there are men there, but for the most part, for us women, our village is a village of women who we can depend on, get advice from about various things and stuff like that. So, okay, let me go through. Let's see. Heavy on the sky? No, no, no. Up next, I'm going in a row. Tita, how do you feel? Do you have a circle of female friends or do you find that to be an issue?
I don't have no problem with no friends. I get friends from my childhood.
Mhm.
from grammar school, from high school, from college, from every town I done lived in and everything. So I don't have that problem. But as far as me moving here, I don't consider these people friends. I got one good friend, you know what I'm saying, that just moved, and I got the other people that I know here are from college too, which they are my friends. But as far as anybody I just met here, it's like no.
Oh, so
Like
do
these
you
people got
find it
they
difficult to
take
be without your circle of female friends? Is that
um
difficult?
no, it's not difficult because I still keep in touch with everybody.
Mhm.
Like they, I mean, most of them are married and got their stuff, their businesses and all that stuff. So it's like I'm the only one that's single and hurt. So
Mhm. Oh, well, that's some keep that in mind because we definitely have to roll back to that part. Okay.
hmm
And I want to thank Steelers Diva. Thank you so much for the cash app. I appreciate you. Tamika Heavy on the Scott. Oh, hold on. Tamika Heavy on the Scott. What about you? Do you have a circle of female friends?
I don't
Do
have
you
a circle,
find
but
being
I do have a few, a couple. I have a couple that we wait. Can y'all hear me? Because I'm driving. Kind of. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
we can
So I
hear you.
have a couple. I have a couple of friends. It's only about two that followed me from my adult years to now. So I do now with that circle of friends. No, I don't. I have a lot of female cousins and a lot of sisters, so they kind of took that as my circle in my circle.
Okay, so you have a small circle of outside people, uh, but a larger circle of family, female family members and things like that. Okay,
Yeah.
I get definitely get that. Let me look in the chat and see. Okay, Sharon said I have some of the same friends from childhood. What about you, Angela? Put it in the chat. Nikki says I have two childhood friends and two friends I made from my kids. I don't do the girlfriend thing like that.
Mhm.
Okay, so Nikki, you find yourself that I don't know. Explain that last part. Type it in there because I don't want to speak for you. So, Cassandra, we're talking about some female issues. Do you have female friends? Do you find it hard being friends with females? And this is stemming from the talk that we had over on Banger's channel the other night. Um, some people said they find it hard having female friends, and I have heard that said. Cassandra said I have a circle of female friends from college, and then my two best friends that I used to work with. Okay, that's good. Gloria said, I had one from childhood, but she turned out to be a snake all the time, so I'm not trusting right now. Okay. Shanti says, I have a lot of sisters, so called friends crossed me. Okay, so these are your. Shanti, get up here so you can explain, what has happened to you to turn you off from that. Latoy said, I have like three or four friends and a circle of social associates. Okay. You know what? I've never had an issue having female friends or anything like that. And then I have people that I have like from childhood, and then I have people that I've met along the way, that I'm close with. Even some of you ladies, that I've met and we just mesh. You know what I mean? So I I don't know. I just find it odd when I hear women specifically say like either they don't want, female friends and don't have female friends. And I think that sometimes that ends up being something that does come from childhood or just, I don't want to say anyone has a bad personality, but if you don't have any female friends, I think it's definitely something that needs to be looked at. But there's certainly nothing wrong with having a small, trusted circle of friends. Honestly, that's what I prefer, a small, trusted circle of friends. I don't need to have, oh, I have 50 best friends. How you have 50 best friends? That's too much. But I definitely like a small circle. Do
Yeah.
you guys think that women support one another? Because part of what Brittany was saying is I guess maybe she's noticing that a lot of women, instead of supporting one another, they want to compete with one another. And I mean, I definitely would like to hear, her take on that, but I'm taking that as um let me put the question out there because maybe this is something that happens. For instance, if you say that you're starting a catering business, if your friend says that they're starting a catering business, is that not supporting and competition, or why can't both of you do that? Is that an issue? If that were to happen?
I don't
I
Or
think
has
that's
some
the issue.
Mhm.
I wouldn't think that would be an issue. I would think that that would be something that you and your friend would want to do together. Like, oh, okay, come on, best friend. Like, let's do that together, best
Yeah, we
friend.
could collab or something.
Yeah, like, come on, best friend. Let's do that together. Like, wouldn't that be fun? Like, wouldn't that be something? Let's do that let's do that together.
Yes, I think something like that would only become an issue. Like, are they snaking potential clients from you? Do you tell them, "Oh, I have a meeting with this person," and they try to go behind your back and they get it? Now that could be where it would be an issue, but I just don't see that happening with a friend. If someone is an actual friend, and you have to always keep in mind that if it's business, people can go and choose to do business where they want to. So as long as nothing negative is being put out about you and your business, or in order to get the clientele, it's not really snaky. And I just think it comes a level of maturity to where you have to realize that. Like,
That's
hey,
exactly what it is.
yeah, it's not, nobody's taking anything from you. It's just like, okay, you have a client, like maybe their client, or likes your friend's prices better than your prices. And you're like, "Oh, I'm not changing my prices, or I'm not flexible. This is what I'm charging." It's things like that. It's not the fact that they have a business too.
But why would they open up the same type of business as you though? Why wouldn't it be a best friend collab, or why wouldn't it be something that could intertwine with each other? You know what I'm saying? I don't see a
Yeah,
person,
that
my
having
friend
the
getting
same exact
getting the,
business.
the
Yeah.
same exact salon that I'm gonna get in, and we could have just did the shit together, or we picked up another business. Like, I would look at her like she fucking stupid if I said I was doing it first and then you turn around like, what the fuck is your problem? You know what I'm
But what
saying?
if
So
it was
it
your
wouldn't be a
idea that
jealousy
got her
thing.
motivated?
Right, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, if you had the idea, why didn't you say nothing? Or do you want to collab with me? Is this why you're telling me that you're getting a nail salon and I told you I was doing nails already? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get, are you opening up a business so we can work together? What? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not seeing, I don't know.
There's
It'd just
Brittany,
be
you guys.
it'd just be weird.
Hey,
Okay.
Brett.
And I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So for instance, if you to say, "Hey, I'm gonna have a catering business," you would think your friend would be like, "Okay, maybe I'll do event planning, and then I can use you as the caterer."
Right, and we both get this damn money, not you being in competition with me, or I gotta
Why
raise
not do
my
a
prices,
different business?
or I gotta lower my prices and all this other stuff, and we friends. Like, I don't like Curly said, I don't see my friend doing that to me.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
Like,
think
it should
about
be able to help each other out and not be against each other. It should be able to help
No,
collide
it couldn't.
with each other.
That's like some a random person that you don't know, and you know what I'm saying, and don't have a man of their own, and oh, you come up with, I want to sew, and then you got 15 other people want to sew now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
I don't know if
You heard
Tina's
what I
breaking up
said
for
when
me.
when
It
when
could
when you
be on
said you
my
want to
end.
sew. No,
Oh, there
I
we
said
go.
we can learn together, Candy. That's where my brain was at. Not me. Let me showboat and sew first, because I mentioned that I had a sewing machine first. That's what type of shit that is. That's petty. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we would have did that, and I'm like, so it would have been on the same level as that. But other than that, it was like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, yeah, like I
People
was
don't.
saying, if you say you're doing a restaurant or catering, then and if I'm your friend, why don't I do something like event planning? That way I could use you as the caterer,
Right. We could get paid off
and just
each other.
collaborate. Yeah, collaborate together. Or someone
Mhm.
does the balloons, and you do the,
Yeah, but
decorating or
that just
something
like
like that.
y'all you did yesterday when you said everybody drop your business in there and see how we could work and vow for each other. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the family. I felt that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's good. So where's
So
Brittany? Brittany, get up here because we're doing your topic today. Hey, Brittany.
hey,
So
Brittany.
Nikki said, this is wonderful. Nikki said, I'm forming bonds with a few people on you and Banger's channel. And I love that. That's wonderful. Let's see. Okay, so here's Cassandra. Cassandra said, if they have never spoke about it to you or you have ever made an inference showing that they ever had an interest in that field, that is competition because why all of a sudden? Okay. All right. All
Right.
right.
That's what I'm saying, Cassandra. That's
Well,
that's
you
why I
know how
said
to
that's
put it out
weird.
there.
That'd be something totally weird for you just all of a sudden pop up with a shop that I just mentioned a month ago or something like that, and you just pop up one. Nah.
But what if you and your friend both love to cook and they
No,
saw
but that's what I'm
you
saying.
and
We
were
could
and
do
were
a
inspired and we're
no,
like,
but we could
wow,
do a
Peter's really
Yeah,
collab
that's
doing
what
this.
I
I
was
can do it
together.
saying.
too.
Yeah, that's when you still do a collab. Like I had the Scorpio that I was just telling y'all about
But
the
what
other
if they
day.
don't want to do a collab? I feel like there's certain people like myself, like I feel like that if I was to start a business that I'm passionate about, and yes, I do have my best friend. Me and my best friend have a lot of similarities. However, if I go off and do a, let's say, like a hair shop or like whatever like that, I go off and rent out the place and things like that. I know my best friend like to do hair, but I know that she's not motivated enough to motivate herself to do it. But when she sees somebody else do it, she'll be like, you know what, I was thinking about doing that. And I'm like, oh, well, do it then, girl, we could both do it. Like, let's have a battle off or something like that. I don't know, I'm just competitive and stuff like that. I don't
Yeah, but that
embrace
would have still
hate or
been y'all
jealousy
coming
and stuff like
together
that.
doing that. You know what I'm saying? That'd still been
But
y'all
we not
planning.
sharing an establishment.
Right, right,
I would
right.
never, I would never establish. I don't know. I would never join into business with my best friend. So that's why I said, hey, like if you want to do the business, hey, so well, okay. Because just like my mom said when I was small, when they made one, they made all. So I don't care about stuff like that.
And also, when it comes to business, it gets really sticky when you start collabing and
It does.
like it's like a family. It's like a family. When you start collabing with family and business, it gets really, really sticky. Like it just gets really sticky when you start collabing and all that. So you gotta be careful with collabing and all that.
Well,
That's
that's good. That's good for y'all to tell me that before I go and do some stupid shit. Cause I just told y'all my thoughts on it. Like, nah, that ain't gonna shake with me.
you got. I mean, you got to look at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? You just got to look
But
at the
I'm
bigger
just no,
picture.
I'm just saying as far as my friends, I know who I could trust like with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So but as far as meeting some new people is like I don't know if you really know how to take care of your business. Like I'm a real talented person and we gonna have to collab if we not collabing. I don't know. But that's why I said
Hey,
play off each other. Like if you got the the open space, the rented space or whatever, and I'm the DJ and I host all your parties, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just to play off each other to get, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all team, y'all a team period. So
yeah. Well, okay, welcome, Brittany. Now,
Hey
Brittany,
y'all.
I wanted you up here because we're
Okay.
discussing your topic and everything. So
Okay.
uh we all went around, and so I want to know from you. Do you have female friends? Do you find it hard maintaining your female friendships these days? So give us some insight on you.
Me personally, I don't know. A lot of people that I've been friends with since childhood, I'm still friends with them today. However, some of them have kids, some of them don't, and because of certain things that like took place in my life, I had to grow up faster. So I may not be around them as much, but we're still friends. If that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense because I reference my best friends, but we live in different states and everything like that, and we don't talk at daily or whatever. But I know the people if anything is going on who are going to be there for me, and I can call. And my best friend, I'm gonna call them, and it's gonna be like I spoke to them yesterday because that's how
Yeah.
close our friendship is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
that's
even if
how
Exactly.
we haven't talked,
that's how me and my friends are. So I don't have a hard time with that. I have um all, like I said, all the people I grew up with, we still friends. Everybody just at a certain point kind of just ventured off and do their own thing. So, some people grow together, some people grow apart, but it don't change the dynamic of the friendship when we do link up.
yep. And that to me, that's true friendship right there. So now you spoke on it, but Tita spoke on it first, and I want to ask about this. What
Okay.
about Tita spoke about, some people have gotten married, some people have children. So do you guys think it makes a difference in your friendships when, people have other things going on
I
and
do.
perhaps, your lives just aren't the same. Like if you have a single person that's single and free and they can move when they want to, go on vacation when they want to, and boom, here either I have kids or kids and a husband or whatever, and you just can't do things like that. Does that stress or strain friendship?
It didn't stress or strain none of my friendships, but I definitely think it changes. It's different depending on what your situation is.
I
I
agree.
think I think it's definitely different. I think you can, when you marry, you obviously have to maintain time for yourself, your kids, your husband, and then a time as family together, so you don't have as much time with your friends. But I don't think it's anything wrong with like setting aside time to have like a girls' day. Like my mom is 57, and she's still friends with people that she went to kindergarten with, and once a month they go to lunch in the Bay Area once a month, and it's only like six of them, but they still stay in touch. You know what I mean?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So I don't think I think it does change. I think you have to find a balance. Um, and I think that the only time friendships people feel like it puts a strain on the friendship is when, because you have those friends, or you'll find out you have those friends that are really frenemies. They're not happy for you. They want you to be happy. They don't want you to be happier than them. They want you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them. So they haters on the low. You know what I mean? So they don't support you. You'll notice it like in the way they support or don't support you. And that's how I learned how to decipher, who's a friend and who's an associate.
Mm.
Yep. And that's exactly why I cut that Scorpio off. The one that said, "You my best friend." I said, "No, baby, I'm not."
Mm-mm. You said something right there.
When I
So
came up, I heard y'all, I seen in the chat y'all was talking about businesses or something. Was y'all talking about business? A bit having businesses?
yeah,
Yeah,
well, we
we
were talking about supporting because one of the things that you had put out there was supporting each other in business as opposed to being, here, let me say exactly what you
Feeling like
said.
competition. It's feeling
Yeah, like
competition.
competition.
Yeah, but see, I think everybody different, so it just really depends on the type of person you are. And me, I'm the type of person, I don't see nobody as competition. I feel like if I do nails and you do nails, we can bounce off of each other. It's enough money out here for both of us. I ain't tripping like that. I don't care. I'm gonna support your business. I'm gonna promote your business. I'm not gonna feel no type of way, even if I started first. I might have been the one to make you feel like if she could do it, I could do it too. I love like the sister relationship where we could feed off of each other. We could inspire each other. We can, you know what I mean. I don't got no hater in my bones, so I feel like it's enough money for everybody.
That's what Tamika was saying that she
Yeah.
she wouldn't think of it badly.
I wouldn't.
Who
I wouldn't
who
care.
unpacking somebody unpacking groceries?
That was me. I'm sorry.
Are you unpacking groceries? Let me see if
Um,
I got it right.
that was me. Yeah.
So now let me read some of these comments. Let's see. Cassandra said, uh it's when you know, hold on, let me put it up here. It's when you know that this person never had an interest and all of a sudden pop up with a new business or product that was your idea. My friends and I have different talents and work in different areas. We're like pieces of the puzzle. For instance, we are working on mobile hookahs. I'm handling the legal, and one is working on the here. Let me scroll to the next one on the product, and the other on marketing. Now that's called having a network right
That's
there.
that's that's what I'm talking about. That's
Yep.
that's what I'm saying as far as playing off each other, not so much as collabing, but making a whole motherfucking pyramid around this motherfucker. Like you go cover that area, you cover that area, you cover that area. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sharon said, as a married woman, we make time for each other.
You gotta
And
monopolize. You gotta
right.
monopolize.
Yeah, and now that I'm definitely for because you definitely have to always check what your friends' talents are because either if you know your friend is good at decorating, I think you should encourage them to do something with it. That was serious what I said when we were on Bangas last night, and finding out what everybody did so that everybody can you know go to each other because that's how other people do it. That's how
Yeah.
other races of people do it. They keep it all within the family. So why not keep it all within the family? But you got to reach out and everybody has to put it out there because you never want to be sitting there and like, oh, I did this, but nobody knew, you know, or you got to really put it out there. But sometimes there's some people where they may do things just kind of as a hobby and they don't want to move forward business wise, and you have to respect that too. But you just never know how big it could become, if you're sitting on a talent. Okay. So Cassandra was saying that her friends have ladies' night once a month as well. And Gloria said, yeah, that was part of what happened to me and my friend. She wanted me to do what I couldn't anymore because I got married. She felt like I was neglecting her as well. So she told all my business. Now, see, that is wrong. That's what Brittany considered when
Mhm.
she said that's a friend of me right there. And just kind of turned into a plain old enemy from the sounds of it.
And that's
Brittany
what I
said
And that's what I was saying about the business and the friendship type thing, mixing the business and the friends. And that's what I was saying. It can get messy, That's what I was saying about, the whole collab, like mixing it the business and the friendship, because you can, you can have that, friendship and then mix it with the business. But then what happens when, your friend end up, something could happen, and then, with your friendship, and then you still got your business, that needs to get done, and then, that falls down the wayside, and then your friendship start goes down the wayside, and then you have an issue, and then all of a sudden now the friendship's down the wayside, and then your business out in the street, and now your business down the street, and then the whole rabbit hole goes down. So it's just a lot.
it definitely can be a lot. What about what do you guys think about helping your friends financially? Do you do it? Is that a no or go, depending on who it
It
is?
depends. Cause my friend took me, I believe like I had to like put down my foot to tell her like no. Cause at first I just used to be like, I don't got it, I don't got it. But then I had to really tell her like no. Like like you're being stagnant at this point and I'm enabling you. Like it's not my fault that you choose to, go on that route of putting yourself in hard predicaments. But I can't keep rescuing you like if your lights off or if your phone is off. I don't know. I don't got the patience for that. So yeah.
I definitely understand you there because I mean, when you have a dependable friend and a friend like there's a difference than a friend that always has something going on that you have to bail them out of financially, and there's a difference between a friend where they always got their own thing going. So
Yes.
if they ever come to you, they need it. Because other than that, but those friends. You already know those friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, Audra,
Hey,
there's a
Auntie
difference.
Audra.
Yeah, you're gonna always know the ones that it's like, oh, such, they asked me for something and they never have. So I know that at least that's how I judge things. I
No,
definitely
you're
get what you're
absolutely
saying.
correct.
Yeah, where you have to be like, no, because you always doing something, you always got something going on, and I'm not gonna, you like at this point, you count my check as your check. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Basically. And there are people that would do that, and family as well. It's not just a friend thing, family as well. But then you have your friends where, okay, something's going on. They reached out, I'ma help.
I had a friend like that. She would always call me for $20 for gas. I'm like, why you keep calling me for $20 for gas?
Curly, that's the same thing I was referring to. Like, what the hell?
You got the same job. Why you keep calling me $20 for gas?
Oh yeah, and especially if y'all got the same job. Like I get the same amount you get.
Right.
Maybe not, but you know
Payday.
what? Generally, payday's the same.
Same
You
day.
know what? How did you handle that?
I
Being that it was a friend,
well, shit, I told her I had to put my foot down too, and I told her, "Look, this is the last time I'm giving you my last $20," and that was it. This is my last $20 I'm gonna give you. And you know what? Eventually, our friendship dissolved, and I stopped talking to her. Eventually, I had to end up stop talking to her because it just got tiresome after a while because it just started getting tiresome, and she just started going down this whole dark path, and it was just a lot. It was just a lot, and it was stressing me out. It was just stressing me out. So it was just more of a stress friendship than anything else because I felt like I was being used.
That's
That's the
exactly
worst.
what you
That's
was
the
doing.
worst
And like,
feeling
if
of
you
being
felt that way,
used.
that's exactly what it was.
That's the
right?
worst feeling is being used. That's worse than anything else.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
hurt
let
your
me read.
heart, baby.
Look, let me read this from Gloria. Gloria said, "I've always helped her when she needed me, but as soon as she hit that 20,000 on a scratcher and I was homeless, she left me high and dry. Then came back when it was gone. I cried for months. I was so hurt." Oh wow. You have to come tell us about that story, Gloria.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Glory.
Look, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you hit the lotto today for $100 million, you giving your friends some of it?
No, but she could follow me
Okay,
where I'm
yeah.
going.
I'm giving
we
I'm
go.
giving
Right.
I'm giving my
We could
friends
go on a
money.
couple of trips and stuff.
No, I'm giving all my people money. My people take care of me. Like I done been through a whole lot of shit. My people ain't turned their backs on it. So that's why I said these people down here that I just met, they don't stand a chance to be even knowing me at all. Y'all know more than any of these motherfuckers. I done been around for 5 years, for real.
Hmm. Wow.
No, I can't trust these folks. I see how they do each other, so I'm nah. I just know I just know me. I'm not gonna let no people like that around me.
You just got your associates.
Yeah. And they love to see me come and I love to see y'all go.
Okay, let's see what Nikki says. Nikki said, "I look at some friendships as lifetime, a season, and a reason, and you have to know the difference in all three." That's perfect. That is perfect. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Brittany says, "I've had the worst experience. I've taken care of two of her kids. I'm godmother to all three. And as soon as I had my own, the underlying jealousy and envy showed the true use in her. And now she won't let me see my." Ooh, where's the continuation, Brittany? Well, she won't. Bill, basically, she won't let you see the god kids. So that is crazy. So that happens too. That happens too. You are a for instance, you didn't have kids, and so basically you were there to babysit, I'm sure, do things for her kids. You probably bought them things and
Yeah,
everything. And then as soon as you have your own kids, it wasn't reciprocated. Now that's very hurtful. That's very hurtful.
very, very.
Ugh, that's very sad.
And it's crazy because like I guess like I expect people to treat me how I treat them, but as the older I get, it's like I guess I'm like, I figure out that it's I guess I change my mindset a lot because I'm like, people aren't going to treat you the way you treat them. So my standards are are kind of just like, well, people aren't going to treat you the way you treat them. So
That's hard for me, Curly. I swear to God, it is. I don't know why I make it so hard for me. I be trying to cut the people off, and they just keep coming. Like, what? Why y'all want to be attached to me so fucking much, and y'all treat me so bad though? Y'all don't treat me how I would treat myself, and I don't treat y'all that way. And that's how I be looking at them, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Now you were speaking on that friend yesterday, Tita.
Mhm.
So why didn't you, after all these attempts, why didn't you consider this person to be a friend? Because I only heard the part honestly where basically you were stating that you just didn't want to be that person's friend, and you kept telling them that we're not friends.
Because every time, so I met her through my one of my male friends down here. When I first moved down here, my sister from high school, this is her cousin. So when she came and visit that first Christmas when I moved down here and I didn't have a car and stuff, she was like, cuz look out for my sister from back at home. Woo woo. So he used to come and get me every week. And so I met all his fucking girlfriends that he ever dated or whatever chicks that because I was always around because he came and got me every week to go outside and show me the town and stuff like that. So and he from Chicago too, so we just clicked. And so she wanted, oh, y'all sleeping together. So she basically made me her friend to see if I was messing with him because I was always around him. And then so we went years being friends. Then it's like she first of all, she's separated from her husband. So this is how she get to do all of this. So she just causing ruckus through all of Dallas, sleeping with everybody men. And I'm like, these people is gonna beat you up, and I'm not gonna save your ass. I'm gonna let them beat your ass. Like, you got a whole husband, and you out here disrespecting your husband, putting other people in your bullshit. So then she started lying on me and saying that I'm spreading people business and all this other stuff. I said, look, I don't do drama. I said I don't have arguments about other people's bullshit because I don't give a fuck about nobody else's bullshit. And so I'm like, three different guys done came up to me saying that I'm saying something about their relationship, but these is the people that she's sleeping around is y'all friends. So how the fuck do I know anything about y'all? And so I told her, I said, if she didn't, the last guy that she had met at my birthday party last year, not this year that just passed, the year before last, he started stalking her and everything. And he told her I was a hater. I'm like, I'm trying to save you and save her at the same time because I know she going back to her husband. He told her I was a hater. He started stalking the girl, jumping over her gate. She had to move, all this other stuff. Remember I told y'all that a while ago about a stalker? I think we had a topic on that. But
Yeah.
anywho.
Hmm.
So then I told her if she didn't give me his number, then I didn't want to talk to her ass no more. I said, because I didn't have no problems with this man before you start hooking up with him. I said, it's three different guys that done came to me since I've been coming outside hanging with you. I don't come outside and have drama. I don't have guys that I've never even talked to on the phone, don't have a phone number, ain't never slept with to be having Tita name in their mouth. But ever since I've been hanging with you, my name is in these guys' mouth, but you could go home to your husband every fucking night. So it's like she basically hating on me, get like these three pussy ass dudes that one married, one doing this and one doing that. And I'm like, this girl is crazy, but she's a Scorpio. So that's the last one that she just keep clinging to me. I don't know why. But I can't deal with her ass at all.
Okay. All right, let me catch up with the comments. So, as a continuation, first of all, I hey Audra, Brittany says she can't see her godkids. My babies have to sneak and call me after 13 and 16 years, and it's hurtful that keeps them away because of her envy of me and the girls' relationship. It's sadder because they see it. Cassandra said if she won, she's paying her tithes and offerings, paying my mama to watch my youngest, and getting the hell up out of America for a year. I laughed my ass off. Angela said, child, my best friend would have an envelope waiting on me if I won the lottery. I got them type of friends. Hey, Katina. Let's see. So she said, so that way it's nothing to be expected in return. Brittany said, her oldest lived with me for years. I put her in school. Once I got pregnant, the evil started to show. She hated I didn't tell her my business that I didn't make her my kid's godmother, but her actions. Cassandra said, I love my friends, but I'm not giving nobody money except my kids. Let's see. Gloria said, I look at it like this. If I die tomorrow, I can't take it with me, but I sure can say I had it, period. She said, are the reason why my kids don't have godparents specifically because I don't want anyone playing with my kids. Soon as we fall out, they get tossed aside. I don't play like that. With a father, it's no. Uh, Sharon said, Cassandra, I can use a couple dollars. Let's see. Shardae's here. She said, hey, family. I'm going to get on when I get in the house. Love y'all. So let's see.
I love you too, Dede.
Hey, Day Day.
Ooh. Now look. Let's talk about this. This a whole we taking turns here. So Brittany said that happened to me. I was with a nigga on and a girl the same name befriended me as his cousin, quote unquote. Later to find out they were sleeping together, and the only reason I found out was because she got pregnant. Now Tita had a similar
You went out, Candy.
made by a friend
Yeah, you
in
went out,
regard to a
Candy.
man. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, has anyone here a so-called friend about a man or over a man?
What was the
I
question, Candy?
haven't that I know of.
What was the question, Candy? I
You gotta
couldn't hear
repeat
you.
it, Candy.
Has anyone here ever been betrayed by someone that was supposed to be a friend
I
Mm,
did.
Yep,
in regard to a man? You
yep.
have, Curly?
I sure did.
What
My best
happened?
friend. She
Your best friend?
she was my best friend. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Sure did. She was my best friend for matter of fact, that was that $20.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
That $20 that was that last $20 I gave her. She slept with my boyfriend, and I didn't even find out until it was like probably a couple of months later when I moved, and she actually had told me. She actually was the one that told me she said that actually had supposedly, she said she couldn't remember if she did or not had slept with him, because she said she didn't know whether she slept with him or it was somebody else that she slept with. But come to find out, she did sleep with him. But she said that that he had asked her to sleep with her. But
How she didn't know?
so 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 this is what happened. It was a night that we had went out, and I had ended up going home, and he I had left my keys at her house, and he had went to go get my keys, to get my spare key at her house. And I guess that's when they went ahead and did what they did, and he didn't tell me. So when I found out, one of my other friends called me and told me that they had did it, and that's when I found out. But she didn't know that one of my other friends had told me. But confessed to me that she confessed to me after I found out. So I asked him, and he acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. But later on, she told me she didn't know. So it was a whole big thing. It was a whole big thing. And I'm like, y'all, somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. You lying, he lying, somebody lying. So I believe the other friend that they had slept together, because
Hmm.
there's no way that the other friend knew about the story. You know what I'm saying? Like how
Did you
y'all
ever confront him?
yeah, of course I did.
And what did he say?
He
Was his
said
story clearer than hers? At
no,
least?
he didn't know what I was talking about. He talking about I ain't know, I ain't do nothing. I just went to go pick up the keys. I'm like, so you just went to go pick up the keys? But she said that y'all slept together. He
Do
said
you think she was trying to break y'all up?
no, they slept
And
together. They
and
slept.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
since it was months later, what do you think prompted her to even tell you that?
Well, she didn't like him to begin with. She didn't like him to begin with.
At least that's what she told you.
Right, of course.
Right. She didn't like him for you because she wanted him for herself.
But
Hmm.
she already had somebody. She was
She
dating
still
somebody.
wanted yours too.
That's why I left
But
all that
that's
whole
trifling as
situation.
hell.
That's why I left the whole situation. I'm all the way somewhere else now.
Right. Too much lying going on. Too
And
much lying going on.
Man, that shit trifling. After
Uh-huh.
you had that baby on me, I said you will never touch me again.
that's
Ever.
why I left the best friend, the man, and the whole everything. You gotta be careful with these. You gotta be careful calling these friends best friends and all this stuff. And
Mm.
I really like that girl. Like me and her was really cool. Like we would hang out every day. We worked together. We was hanging out every day, working together. I mean, that was my ace boon coon. You know what I'm saying? Like that really fucking hurt me for real.
Hey,
For real.
but Curly, I got a similar story to that. My
Okay.
best friend,
What happened? Tell your story.
my best friend from childhood, her older sister slept with my boyfriend, which was
Her older sister. Wow.
yeah.
That
She only 1 year older than us. But we grew up. This is my next door neighbor and everything. Same person I was telling y'all about with the fight shit. This is my best friend. Her sister used to always tell me about you shouldn't be with this guy. Woo woo woo. He's not treating you right, Tita. Da, 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 and all this other stuff, right? She finally get to see this man after she done told me how much I shouldn't be with him, right? We all go out, this, that, whatever, just out smoking, ratting, drinking, or whatever. Just ratting in town, having a ball. This girl somehow gave him her number or whatever the case may be. I don't know how she did it or what happened. But no, I think he rode down the block and her ass seen him and came out on the porch and I guess I wasn't at home or something. And she ended up talking to him. This girl went to a hotel and tried to freak my guy. And she didn't tell. He told. He, that's just how bold he was.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna tell on himself because he already know I'm gonna snap, crackle, and pop.
What made him tell you? Did he say?
Uh, he he was like, I gotta be honest with you. Your girl ain't shit. He told
He
me
was
what
worried she
hotel
was
he
gonna
took her
tell
to and
first.
everything. And I said, she the main bitch that was telling me not to fuck with you or whatever. And you took her to the slummiest fucking hotel in Chicago? He said, well, I didn't fuck her Titty because it wouldn't fit in. I said, oh, that's your
What?
only excuse?
What? Oh my God.
What?
That's
This just how bold he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's real bold.
But
That's
but
real
I know
bold.
I know he wasn't lying. I know he wasn't lying because he was huge in size and she hadn't fucked in years. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing was this is the same person you was telling me don't fuck with. He not treating you right. So he treated you right to take you to the slummiest fucking hotel in Chicago. And then you still didn't get fucked and he told on you? I still don't talk to her to this day. And this my childhood's friend.
yep.
Mm.
That's exactly
I'm
what she
not ever fucking talking to her again.
that's exactly what she kept telling me to don't mess with him. He ain't right for you, girl. He ain't right for you, girl. He ain't right for you, girl. I don't mess with him. I don't know why you mess with him, girl. He ain't right for you.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the
Mm.
worst type of person to be surrounded by.
Man, I ain't
When
never,
you
I ain't
know
never
they
talked to her.
secretly are jealous or they would like him.
I think that's what it was, Candy, because he was around me and stuff like that, and he catered to me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it was. And she was jealous of that because of the dudes that she was around didn't really respect her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was always messing with these grimy dudes that didn't respect her because she was for the streets, basically.
Hmm.
Well, this one she was hung up on her baby daddy, and her baby daddy didn't claim her baby or something for one time or wasn't doing something, and when they had a baby on her, and then she just like I said, she didn't sleep with nobody for years because she's so stuck on her baby daddy, she fell into a depression. But bitch, your eyes seen money when you seen my guy, and you went to the slummiest hotel in Chicago.
Wow.
I just couldn't take it. He used to play for the minor leagues for in baseball. So, you know what I'm saying? All she was looking at was with money.
The potential
Baby,
and what you were gonna have, if things
no, you
continue.
been in the house for 3 years. Your cat ain't been touched. You can never fuck behind me. No way. Fuck around with
Mm.
you. That girl,
Okay.
I never talk to her again.
That
Never.
sounds like a mess. Let me get back to the comments here. I want to finish up with Brittany's story. So Brittany said, and his parents thought it was me because we have the same names. End up denying the baby, and she begged me from the hospital to have him come see the baby. Oh my God, that's real bull. We wasn't even together,
Oh,
but
she
once I saw the
wow.
baby, I definitely pushed him to be a father. So it's definitely women that will befriend you to backdoor you for your man right underneath your nose. Wow.
Now that's hurtful.
Uh-oh. Now, Shanti, get on up here. Shanti said, I had a friend that loved to try and backdoor me. And Nikki said, I have a story. I want to come up. Come on up, Nikki. The link, you guys, the link is pinned to the top. Feel free to come on up.
Tell them to come on up. I'm gonna drop down in the comments because I gotta get ready for bed, y'all. So,
Okay, okay. Thanks for
but I'm gonna
coming
try
on
to
up, Tita,
listen
and
to
thanks for
everybody else.
sharing.
Thank
Yeah.
y'all.
Okay.
Bye.
Valen Queen said, hello, Candy, panel chat. I'm holding up my finger as if I'm late walking into church. Come on in, girl.
Hey, Violet Queen.
Your
That's fun.
church finger up. Okay. So Toy said, I did, and I draped her ass up. She baked cookies and took them to my son's dad house with a note in it to call her. He called me. Oh hell. Now
Ah,
that's real bold. That's bold as
oh,
hell. Oh, look, come on up, Latoya, because I want to hear how you handle this. Or put it in the chat so we can read it. Oh my goodness. Now this is wild right here. Gloria said, not a friend, but my niece with my childhood sweetheart. Your niece tried to backdoor you with your man, Miss Gloria? Oh my God.
What the?
That's crazy. When it gets to family members, that's crazy. That is crazy. So Angela said, "Yes, ma'am. One of my old best friends. She was calling my ex while I was at work. Her sister called and told me. Been knowing her since middle school, and I'm still friends with her. Yes, but I do have her." Okay, Angela might be continuing this. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go down a little bit more. Hold on. But I do have her around my neck. Oh, Miss Gloria said, "Oh, I'm bending too much." Sharon said, "Oh wow, bitch, shut the front door." Latoya said, "I think we all talking about the same chick. Clearly, they have a type." Shanti said, "I think he slept with her, Tita. That's not even a true statement. That doesn't fit. I'm just saying." And Shanti said, "Give her a minute. She gonna come up." Oh, Tita said her niece backdoored her too. What the hell? What's going on with these nieces?
What the fuck?
Okay, Toy says she gonna be up in a few minutes. She run into the store, and Angela says she don't have her around her men. And Gloria said with him all the way to adulthood. Ooh.
And I think that was my problem. Like I was too friendly. Like I had my man around my best friend, and we were hanging
Mm-hmm.
out. We were hanging out. Like we were like the three amigos. Like we were hanging out. We was going to the club. Like we was hanging out, going to the club, going to the bars and stuff like that. So and I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like we was hanging out barbecuing, going to the pools. Like I was caught. Like I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think they
But you
was.
know what,
Yeah,
Curly? That's a mistake that a lot of us women make when we have friends and are friendly with people, is because we really genuinely think that they're happy for us because we found somebody nice. Because that's how we would feel if that's how we would feel towards them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, my friend's gonna be happy that I have someone nice. And sometimes, eh, clearly, it can just be jealousy because, oh, they do have someone that nice and that's good and that's treating them well. And I don't have the same thing. See, it can be everything can be nice and smooth as long as they feel like they're on an even keel and you guys have the same thing. But the minute you have someone and they're single, it can change. Oh, and here we go. Now Audra did tell us this story. Audra said, "Well, as I already stated, my sister slept with my first husband. That is horrible."
That's very
Dang,
hurtful.
Miss Audrey.
That's very hurtful.
My niece,
Yep.
she didn't actually backdoor me, y'all, but she did. You know what I'm saying? It's this one guy, Lorenzo, fine ass Lorenzo. But I knew he was a little slut bucket, so I never gave him none, you know what I'm saying? But we played around with each other, you know what I'm saying? Fondled with each other, kissed all that shit. So when I moved down here, he ran into my niece on my Facebook. So that's why I don't add guys on my Facebook. Like my niece is not allowed to even fucking really comment on my shit. Cause the moment that I see somebody that ain't been her friend that was on my friends list that I didn't had any dealings with in my niece, and I know she don't know them, I know what they on. Because my niece beautiful as hell. But this one, since I didn't sleep with him or whatever, he made sure he slept with my niece. And then she just and so intrigued with him and all that. So you basically knew that he had some type of dealing with your auntie that you would still fucking deal with this man.
Wow. Ugh.
By the way,
So
that has a woman already, and you stand with my mama with your 3 kids.
Mm-mm-mm.
If you was gonna do the shit, you should have did it the right way. When he got his own trucking company and all that.
That is
That's
crazy.
something. That's
That
something.
yeah. Oh look, I'm glad I never had to deal with no treacherous friends like this. Oh, now now I have had a cousin. Well, look, you know what? I have had a cousin go behind me before. I have had a cousin
Really?
go. Well, but and it's so odd because um I you know what? I totally forgot about it because like I said, the past, but cuz this is not, I guess she's a close enough cousin, but she wasn't one of my closest cousins. So I did have a cousin. There was a guy that I used to date, right? And he was a nice guy. He was a very nice guy. And but of course, I met him in my late teens when I visited Texas, right? And but he always kept in touch. He would be writing me from Alaska. Like this is before the whole internet days and all that type of stuff like that, y'all. But he kept in touch. I would always send messages for me, everything like that, you know. And then um it was funny because a cousin started dating him. And everyone knew that we had dated. Everyone knew that we had dated. Um I never thought anything of it, but I was just like, "Oh, okay, that's gross." But I never thought anything of it. But it was so crazy because he still would try to talk to me, but I'm like, I don't do that. She went there. I'm never going there with you again. Because literally nothing happened between us. It was just I was in Alaska at the time and he was in Texas. So when I moved, because I moved to Texas another time prior. So when I moved there, he really thought that that was going to be a chance. And I'm like, You don't think I know that you mess with my cousin?" Like literally, my aunt would be sending messages because my aunt really liked him. And so she wanted her daughter to be with him. And she would put little messages to my mom, you know,
What?
oh, yes, yes. So basically, that I would know, oh, so I'm not gonna say the cousin's name, and her and him, they visited, and he went off to. It was just very weird, and I thought it was very weird of him to still when I moved there. I don't know if he just never thought that I would ever actually be there, like living for good, and so he did it. But yeah, he regretted doing that. But yeah, no backsies. We don't backslide on that. So yeah,
Right. Uh-uh.
it was
That was
very weird. Very weird.
yeah,
No.
I ain't never had look, I feel
Yeah,
like I need to knock on some wood or something. I
man,
ain't
I'm
never had
trying
no
to
crazy
tell you,
shit.
Coco. I was about
What
to
the
say that.
fuck?
Where is the nearest damn wood? Okay,
Them
I
Yeah,
think
goddamn
I'm
it was
ungrateful
very
at this
weird.
point.
And then even when I had moved there, that I moved to the town that my mom is from, right? Which is a small
mhm.
town. And I intentionally did not date in that town because I did not like after a while I was like, "Oh my god, why did I even move actually into this town?" Because I knew the likelihood of me meeting someone that dated one of my cousins or whatever was very very like 1,000% high, you know? So I didn't
Right,
even
right.
date in that town. And then I eventually moved to another town, you know? But when I was right there, I just knew I was like, yeah, I can't date nobody here at all.
Hey guys,
Hey, Lakeisha, what you
I
have to
can't stay
share,
on
lady?
long, but I
Hey,
had a few
Lakeisha.
stories. Hi. Um, as far as the stories y'all talking about, remember when I was saying you was like come and tell y'all about the friend I was talking about? I actually had three childhood friends, but I only
Mhm.
consider two of my, you know what I mean? Because the one I distanced myself from. Long story short, the one she don't got know if you guys remember when the anthrax scare was around.
Uh-huh, I remember.
or she went to the military, the one, and then when she came back home, she got sick, so she became blind.
Oh no.
So like she's good now though, but like she still can't see, but she's paid for the rest of her life, like basically. But anyway, so the one that I distanced myself from, because the two I'm still close with, but the one that we distanced ourselves from, she did some really shady crap to the one that's blind. Or around Christmas time, she was like, "Oh, I don't have any money," telling the blind one that I don't have any money to, to get my kids Christmas and all blah 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 whatever. So her and her baby father was wandering around doing these get rich, schemes of getting money, like with fake money orders, and trying to get people to like cash them and give money or whatever and get them the money or whatever. So she did it to the blind one, but she didn't know that it was a fraudulent money order. And she just figured she was helping her out. Mind you, I wasn't privy to it until everything hit the fan because I wasn't involved. You know what I mean? I wasn't around for it because I was in school. So when it was brought to my attention, the one who had the money order, she took the blind one to her bank, and she, gave the bank the money order, and then she gave her the money in cash. So long story short, a couple weeks later, the bank calls her, and she's in like all of this trouble because of the money orders was fake. So she had just bought her house, like just, start getting everything together, like her aids and all that or whatever. So now she's in debt with the bank. She had to kick out all this money for the bank, was almost about to lose her house and go to jail.
Oh my God.
So the one that did the fraudulent check, I mean, she was like, call her, like, look, like, like, I need you, what's going on? Like, I need my money. Like, she was crying so bad, like a newborn baby, because she was in like all this trouble. So the one with the check, she was like, oh, well, I didn't do nothing, and tried to blame it on her baby father. So that's when I found out. So I'm like, well, I was like, she's not looking at your baby father. You the one who did it to her. Like, why would you do that to her? Mind you, we grew up since little kids. Like, our parents hung out. Like, we, lived on the same block. Like, it was like we was that invested in each other's lives, like, for a long time. So why would you do that to her? So then fast forward. So the one who was blind, her mom had died not too long ago, right? So I went to the one who did the fraudulent shit, and I told her, I said, look, this shit is bigger than us because this girl mom just died. You only get one mom. You need to reach out to her and like make, and get stuff right with that, because, she would have been there for you if that was your mom.
Right.
And she like, oh, you right, whatever. So she, instead of her reaching, like, she texts her. So she like, oh, I said something to her, but I'm like, you shouldn't have texted her. You should have went to her house and really been there for that girl, because she would have did it for you. So she's still in her feelings because she feel like, oh, the blind one tried to put all this dirt on her name, but she didn't put dirt on your name. This girl could have went to jail behind some dumb shit you did to her. So she came into some big money or whatever, right? So she calls me the one day. She's like, oh, well, I want to give such and I don't want to say their names, but she was like, I want to give such and such her money back. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm not about to be in the middle of it or the middleman because I ain't had nothing to do with it. So I gives the other one, because like I said, they fell out. So I gave the other one the phone number. I'm like, look, hey, she said she wants, y'all to talk, blah, blah, blah. So she called her, and I don't know what was said, because like I said, I don't want to be in the middle of it. Don't you know, the other one called me like, oh, did you give her my phone number? I said, yeah, you told me you was going to give her money back and you wanted to have a conversation with her. So I just figured I would give her your phone number. She like, oh, why would you do that? Girl, I'm not about to do that with you. So since then, I just exit myself. I don't deal with her. Like, if I see her, I don't have no bad feelings because you ain't do nothing to me. But like, girl, I don't want to be nowhere around you. My kids can't come around you. Like, you got too much going on. And I don't nobody got time for it. And then you running around here playing like you're the victim, like she did something to you. She helped you out with all of your kids. She done bought you multiple cars because you let niggas mess up whatever you had, and you gonna do her dirty like that. And then the thing about it is, we've been friends since we were little kids. Why would you do that to her? She's still to this day playing victim, like, oh, the other one is so wrong for not talking to her and all this. Like, I would have cut ties with you too, bitch. She just had to kick out all this money and almost lost her house. Like
Mm-hmm.
it, like when I say it was so ugly, then she kept trying to get like everybody to stop talking to her. And I'm like, girl, I'm not about to do that. She ain't do nothing to me. But you did. I said, you're not looking at it. She not talking about your baby father. You're her childhood friend. She don't even consider you a friend. She consider you her family. So why would you do that to her? She still to this day won't admit that she was wrong. Like at
Oh
all.
my
It's
God.
so fucked up. Yes. She still like all right, recently, my godson had a birthday, like a big birthday party, and both of them was there. So,
Hmm.
I was kind of like on eggshells because I didn't
Y'all,
know.
some people don't have morals like that when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, like
Some people
I was
really
kind of like
don't.
on, yeah, I was kind of like on eggshells because I didn't know how she was gonna come at the one that was blind. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't gonna let her come at her sideways. So it was cool. Like, we took a picture together or whatever. It wasn't nothing major. You know what I mean? They talked for a little bit, but you could tell she really ain't want to know, really want to have nothing to say to her. And I don't blame her. That girl lost. When I say it was a lot of money she had to kick out, it was a lot of money. Like she cried so bad for like months.
Mm. That just make me feel sad. I don't like to hear about people being done dirty, especially nice people.
Yeah, she's so sweet and she's so nice. And then I felt bad because I'm like, this girl, she went through so much stuff. She's blind. She can't see. Why would you do that to her?
Some people don't care, and they see, you know, like Tita said, no morals, and they see people like that with disabilities as an easy target. For them, that's all it is that person's an easy target.
Yeah, it was so ugly. Like she just really like a couple years ago got back, herself and stuff situated and back on track. And luckily, thank God, her house is paid off and you know what I mean. Like, but it was just a lot. And then like for you to try to put me in the middle of it, like I'm not doing that with y'all. Like, And you're not about to get me to be like, oh, and I'm the type of friend, I'm not going to sit there and let you talk about somebody. If you got something to say to them, you need to say that to them. Don't say it to me because I'm not relaying no messages at all.
I know that's right. Cause that's a whole hot ass mess.
All right, and then I have two more, and then I'm gonna jump down. Let other people talk. As far as the man thing, I didn't ever have like no issue like that, but I did have a cousin who married her baby father's brother.
Oh, that's just gross.
I'm like, damn girl, you wanted to be in the family that much? Like it's crazy. And then I had another cousin who married and had a kid with her older sister's ex-boyfriend.
What?
She
Yep.
married and had a kid with her older sister's ex-husband.
Yup.
Wow.
And then try to justify it.
What was
How
her
do you
justification?
justify
She
something
was like,
like that?
oh, he wasn't really feeling her like that. Girl, she was pregnant by this man, everything. What are you talking about? Like they were living together.
That's her husband. Her ex. It doesn't matter.
It was
Husband,
like
ex
it was
husband.
crazy. And
It's
then when
all wrong.
yeah, when he got murdered. So when he got murdered, we all rallied, to be there for her or whatever. But you could tell, like, I could see my cousin, like, she was kind of like smirking, like her older sister, she was like kind of smirking and happy that all of this stuff was happening to her.
That's
Because she was
messed up.
upset. She was upset.
Yep. And see, when you do foul stuff like that, karma will spin the block. You never know how it's gonna come.
It
Like
spent the block heavy.
you're not gonna have that happy ending doing that to your sister like that.
She thought she was,
Nope.
but the thing about it is he did her even dirty when he was with her because he had a whole baby on her. And the girl that he had the baby by that he was cheating on her with, I guess she figured he wasn't going to leave her. Child, why she take the baby, put the baby in the car seat, pack some bags, and they left the baby on their porch with everything.
What?
Mm.
Yes, it was crazy.
Child.
That's funny. I was telling somebody this story one time. I can't even remember who I was talking to tell it. But I used to have this neighbor one time, right? Well, it's two neighbors, right? I used to stay in this fourplex, right? So it was a right. So they were both upstairs, right? So like on one side it was an interracial couple, right? White lady and a black dude. And then on the other side It was a black female, right? And she had some daughters, right? So they were close. Like even when I moved in there, they were close friends. The white girl had the black lady calling her kids was calling the lady auntie and stuff like that. This is your auntie, woo woo woo, right?
Mm,
Child, the black guy and the black lady started having an affair, right?
mm.
Now, the interracial couple, they had four kids, four young kids, right? That white lady packed her shit up and left her with her man and those kids. Like I never seen no shit like this in my whole life. Up at this point, I had never seen this shit where the lady was just like, "Oh, okay, you want them, you can have them, but you gonna have these kids too." I
No,
I died like that was the funniest shit in the world to me because you really thought you was gonna mess with this man, and I believe what's her name?
And
Is
leave
it
the kids with
Angie?
me, making me
Yes,
miserable.
and you gonna have the man and just be all happy go lucky. No, that white lady left
mm-mm.
all them little kids with him, and she basically had to start over because at the time she only had one. She had some daughters living with her, but
I'm gonna
she
jump down,
only
but
had
I'm listening.
okay, all right, Lakeisha, but she only had one school age child. So this lady had young kids, young ones that she had to start all over with. He did stay
Mm.
around, but he only stayed around because he needed help with all them damn kids. Because that lady
Right.
dipped.
I know
She
that's
said,
right.
"Okay." She said, "Okay, you got him. You can have him."
You got this.
Especially on that snake stuff. Like her
But
kids
look,
were
but
literally
you
calling
gonna
that
have
lady
all
on
of this.
right. You gonna have all of it. You
You get
want
the
him, you
full
gonna take
package.
all of it. Right. It was hilarious to me. It was
I ain't
hilarious
mad
to
at
me.
I ain't mad.
Now let me
Not
go.
either.
I gotta go to the comments because Gloria, I don't know why you don't get up here and tell this story because she's telling a whole story. So let's see. Hey Stephanie. So
Hey, everyone in the chat.
yes. So I'm gonna go here to Shanti. I'm gonna get to these comments where we left off. So Shanti said, Curly, I had my friend hanging with me and my man, and that trick had the nerve to ask him if she was prettier than me. Then she got mad when he said, hell no. Wow, that's bold as hell. That's bold as hell.
Wouldn't be my friend.
Right.
Like
Nikki
that.
said, I have a cousin who married and had a baby with her sister's ex boyfriend. Sharon said, Miss Audra, what in the Sam hell? Shanti said, she even started drawing beauty marks on her face where my beauty marks are. Oh, hell. Audrey said, Audrey said, yes, Sharon. Miss Gloria said, she pulled me by my hair and said, come here, bitch, till I clocked her ass 5 years ago, and it hurt my heart to do it, but I got tired. Ooh, Stephanie said, hey. Nikki also said, I also have a cousin who married her baby daddy's brother. Oh my God. What? Is there a man
What?
shortage? Is there a man shortage? When women do this, is there some type of man shortage going on? I don't understand. Okay. Shanti said, Miss Audra, that's some crazy, nasty ish. Wow. Let's
It
see.
is.
Audra said, but she also slept with another sister's man and a guy my grandmother was dating. Ooh, Audra, I remember you
Guy
telling us
your
this story.
grandmother will. I'm
Yes,
done.
I remember
I'm
Audra
done.
telling us the
I'm
story.
done. I'm done.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Look,
Audra.
Audra, put in the chat. Was this a small town? Was this a real
Audra.
small town? A town of 400 people or what? What's going on? Okay, so Gloria also said, my sister used to try and get my husband to jump on me when I was younger. She'll lie and say I was somewhere else. My mother told him, watch her, and he knew from there
What kind of shit?
uh, that she was no good. Oh, Lord. Now that's some low down stuff. If you know, if to have your sister try to get your man to hit you, that's crazy.
That's weird.
Gloria said she wanted to ride in them limos and get those furs. She wanted to be me. She told me that that should have been her, not me, and she was sleeping with my husband nephew at the time. Oh my God.
She was bold as hell
Ooh,
to tell you
oh,
that.
yeah. And let me put this up here too. Y'all, please hit the like button. I appreciate you. Okay. Gloria came back and said, "Yeah, F it. I'm telling it all. About to get it out. Her kids was um M, and I discovered I was 15, and I ran into my mom from her house, and she hated me ever since. She feels I got our kids took." I kind of remember you telling us that. Um, a child I didn't know, I just seen a big hole in the baby private part and got scared. What? Oh, I don't know
A
what. Okay,
hole.
all right. You gotta explain that one. Thank A hole in the baby's private part. Yeah. Thank you so much, Valid Queen, for putting. Hold on. Thank you for putting that up, you guys. If you haven't already done so, go subscribe, hit the like button, turn on your notifications, and comment. Thank you for supporting Candy Coated Conversations. Thank you guys. Hey, Pookie.
Hey, Pookie.
Pookie said,
We got,
what in the Frazzle Rock?" Yeah, this Pookie is my sister's nickname, Pookie.
I was like, we
Okay.
got a Pookie in the group. I love
Yes.
it.
Oh my goodness. So these are some wild tales, but you know what? The sad thing about it is it's true life. And people do these things to each other. I mean, it's just really sad. And of course, it's even sadder when it's friends and family cuz I do feel like dang, life is hard enough as it is and you need good friends and family just to, um, just to get by. You know what I'm saying? Just to be sane. So it really
That's
does
all
suck
right.
when you can't even trust the people that really are in your circle to be trusted. Like it's called family for a reason because you're supposed to be able to trust and lean on certain people.
Right.
So it's sad when that doesn't happen. It really, really is. So well, look, what else? We have any more tales to tell? I had totally forgot about that cousin. Wait, look, his name was James, y'all. And we still cool. We Facebook friends because it's like he did that, but I'm like, okay, whatever, it's not like we were in a relationship or anything like that at the time. But we did have a past. So that was weird, but I just thought it was weirder that you actually think that I'm entertaining you now at this point. Like that's done and over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, the second
Right.
you made that decision, we could
It
we
was
could
it
never go
was a
back.
wrap.
A
It was a
rap,
wrap.
yeah. Oh my
Some
God.
people
So
some
so
people just
Gloria
don't have
Gloria
no
is saying,
morals.
yeah, Gloria is saying that what she reported was a child that was being molested, and the man that did it had gonorrhea. Oh my
Oh.
God. I heard you. I heard you, Tamika. What the
What's the topic again?
fuck? Well, it's some crazy stories. It is some crazy stories.
Reminds me
I
of single black female movie.
Man, y'all
Yeah.
took Tubi to the top tonight. Y'all got Tubi beat. I'm
Yes.
so
Look,
sorry.
there some people. We all have a crazy story. I think everybody has a crazy story about something in their lives or in their family. Man, I could tell y'all. I mean, I've told you crazy stuff about my dad. You know. Um, But my family as a whole, which I have a big family, man, the stories. It's just like, yeah, that's embarrassing. Very much so. But it happens. It's life.
Say it's real life. This is real life.
It is.
So Gloria said it's true. I promise you that's why so your sister in turn got your kids took? Because this is what Gloria's saying.
Huh?
It looks like there may have been a situation with her sister, because I think we're talking about her sister, to
Miss
where her
Gloria,
sister.
Miss Gloria to the front office. Miss Gloria to the front office.
Right, page her to the front office because we trying to piece this story together for people that have not heard it. I think you have discussed it before, but it's a little hard to piece together from the chat. But that's only if you're comfortable talking about it, again, you know. Tamika, how many sisters do you have? I only have one sister.
Ooh, I have one, two, three, four, five. So it's four sisters on my mom's side. Oh no, it's three sisters from my mom's side and two from my dad's side. So it's five of them.
Okay. And you have good relationships with all your sisters?
Yes, because I'm the
That's
older one. Like I'm the first child. I'm the first child. I'm the first grandchild. I'm the first cousin that is. So it's
hmm
just like everybody after me, like I want that relationship with them. Now, of course, we all go through, like our little fuzzy phases where we curse each other out, but we always come back together. And
that's what it's all
I'm
about.
I'm actually blessed for that because we don't beef or anything. Most of the time they allow me to talk my shit because I'm older, though. Maybe that's what it is. But
But that's a wonderful thing though. That is a wonderful, like I even noticed even earlier when Sade said, "Oh, you guys, I got to get the baby ready cuz my brother is taking him for the weekend." That's wonderful.
yeah, so we definitely help each other out a whole lot. But that's what our grandparents, installed in us. Like
Mhm.
our mom was our sister at the end of the day too, like, so we all have the same morals. But I always promised myself, like when I was a teenager, because I didn't have people to look up to. I mean, I only had my aunts, my mom, my uncles. They were going through their own struggles in life as adults, growing adults. So I
Mhm.
didn't have like that extra peer that was, like, okay, yeah, like, okay, well, let's play jump rope. No, it was always a neighbor playing jump rope with me because I'm what, 6, 7 years older than the next sibling after me. So we're
Mhm.
like, I'm gapped apart. So when I had
Yeah.
all of them, or like when everybody, wanted to pop their poom poom for real and start having all these kids after me, that's how I gained my relationship with them. And it kept
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I have a gap between my siblings as well. Like
But
I
hold
think I
up, wait,
said
wait,
it
wait, 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 wait. I do got a big sister though. You.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, I have a gap as well. Like I'm 10 years older than my brother, 12 years older than my sister. So I definitely get you there. Like I for the most part, I was an only child until, so 10. So I was 10 years old. And then you get like your the second mom.
Your phone broke up. Your computer broke up.
Continuing with Gloria's story, she said, "Yes, she told her son, don't tell her son he pulled my daughter out of a couch bed and they took my kids, said I was abusing them. And at this time, I wasn't there when it happened, so I couldn't tell them what happened. So they took my kids and put me and my brother in jail until the truth came out and she killed my first dog." Okay.
What's going on here?
What is your relationship like with this sister today? Do you guys not have a relationship? And of course, I think I know the answer. You did eventually get your kids back, right? How long were your kids apart from you? To me, that would be unforgivable. That's something that I would, if you, I mean, it's one thing you can say what you want about me, or whatever, but if you jeopardize my kids and their well-being or anything like that, that's the, there's no coming back from that. There literally is no coming back from that. For me at least.
Yeah, that stands with me too. Like, that draws the line with me. You could
Yeah,
play with me, but don't play with my kids. It's totally two
Right.
different things.
That's right. That's right. Even if you're someone where, say, we even had an issue, and this is a friend or family, or if I'm going through something with a friend, don't put my kids in it. Do
No,
not put
not
the
at
kids in
all.
it. I'm not gonna put your kids in it. You're not gonna put my kids in it. Even if we're not speaking or decide not to be friends anymore, if I ran into somebody's children, I'm gonna say hi to them. Like literally, they're not gonna be in any wiser, none the wiser that there's an issue between us. You know,
Yeah,
that's just how like the kids are not gonna know anything about that.
right.
And that's how it should be. All right. Okay, you guys, look, it's winding down. The chat's getting quieter. So, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So, y'all better come on up if you want to talk and put it on in, put it on in. So, yeah, y'all know I took me a nap. So, look, I got to give me a little dinner break.
Okay.
Yeah. Coco, are
Handle
you
your
doing anything
scandal.
tonight? Huh?
Not tonight. The only thing I'm doing is playing this slot.
Uh, look, y'all,
Coco, I'm
Coco on the
playing
game.
too.
Ah, Coco in the games now, too.
I am playing the slot.
Oh, how you doing? Are you doing
I'm about to say, are
anything?
you winning?
I'm winning and losing, winning and losing.
You going up and down, up and down.
Up and down.
Now keep in mind,
I like this little Santa Claus thing.
you playing a Santa Claus game?
Yes, girl.
Okay, now let me give you the doxology. Let me give you the speech.
Okay.
Take the amount that you loaded. Because look, I always like to tell this, because even I have to listen to this myself. Okay, Candy, if you load 25 and you hit 50, you doubled your money. It's up to you to pull out. So don't say, "Oh, I
Fact.
never win. I don't win." No, 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 no. You was winning, but you chose not to pull out. So,
Yeah.
Right. That's facts.
and keep in mind with the games, for instance, you can always tell them, okay, if you get up to 100, you can always say, "Cash me out 75." You know what I'm saying? And keep 25 on there to keep playing. That way, you still know
Right.
you
I
cashed
You
out
didn't
some.
know
still
that.
won
Oh
something.
yeah, 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 yeah. You can cash out some.
That's smart, actually.
That is very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you definitely can. And in the lounge, um, because Tamika, you play in the lounge, right?
Yes, I love
The
it.
24-hour one. So in the
Yeah.
lounge, you can even say, "Oh shit, I ain't winning on this system. Let me play another system." And you could tell them to cash you out and put it on another system.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said that before.
Hmm. So keep that in mind for the
Thank you
winners.
for the tip.
Oh hell! Now Tamika, you need to get on up here and tell us this story. You can yell it. Tamika
I was about
said,
to-
"Oh hell!" Tamika said, "I have a story better than." I'm laughing at this how she led into it. Tamika said, "I have a story better than everyone. I have a stepsister who has a daughter by my stepbrother."
Come up here. She had a baby by her brother.
That's what it sounds like to me, because they're her step siblings,
Right.
but it got to be the stepsister's brother.
Can y'all click the link and come up here, please?
Oh my goodness.
Tamika
Ooh,
Ward to the
yeah.
main office. Tamika Ward to the main office.
And look, Shanti is trying to get clarification. And Shanti, you supposed to get up here and tell your story too.
Ashanti, I wanted to tell you, yeah, your friend is definitely giving single black female
Hey,
vibe.
Miss Fit.
Hey, Misfit and Thick. So, Tamika, are they blood? Oh, you talking about the other one?
Hey, Miss Fit, ain't it?
Triple thick baby.
What?
That's how the song goes, right? Triple thick baby. Come on, pop your shit. Come on, pop your shit. Come on, pop your shit with Miss Fit and Thick.
Okay.
Miss
I know
Fit,
the
ain't
fuck
it?
Misfit. Misfit, I know you got a story. You better click a link. We just sung your jingle bell.
She called it jingle bell. Look, Miss Fit didn't like what I called it jingle. What she called it?
Oh, because I've been saying that.
I thought that's the name of it. Hey, witches brew.
It is a jingle, ain't it?
That's what I always called it. Look, we telling
Never knew that.
stories. At this point, we were talking about women friendships. That's how we started the show. Look, now the show done taken a turn. We talking about stories of betrayal, family betrayal, love betrayal, any type of betrayal you done been through. We talking about it. So feel free, y'all. It's at this point we having an open chat. We can chat about anything. Y'all got anything on your mind y'all want to discuss? Or anything you've noticed or anything you've seen that you like, dang, we need to talk about this. Let's get it in.
I don't know, but I like getting these big wins.
Ooh, what you up to now, girl? What you up to?
Don't get excited.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
I'm playing for 30 cents. Come on now.
But you
So
know what?
big
On a game that I pay, look, I be paying on 25 cents sometimes. And when you get like a $3 hit, that's good. Shoot.
hell yeah. $3 hitters. I just got a $3 hit. That shit was a bomb. Especially when you be getting them free spins and you making money off the free spins. That's the shit.
Right. That's right. Okay, here come Gloria to tell us the story. Okay, Gloria, you've been telling us the
Hey, Miss
stories in the
Gloria.
chat.
Okay, here comes Gloria to tell us the story.
Oh Lord, I'm scared.
Okay,
Uh-oh. And
Gloria,
here's
you've been telling
Hey,
us the
Miss
story.
Gloria.
Okay, here
you
comes
gotta
Gloria.
turn you
Miss
gotta turn the
Gloria, you
TV
gotta
off,
turn
Gloria.
this. Yeah.
Turn the
I
TV
wasn't
off,
really feeling the
Gloria.
last part of the story.
Turn the TV off, Gloria. Okay, and Shanti says she want to hear your story, Tamika, because Tamika said yes, my family was trying to cover their story up for years. Wow. Ooh, and Tamika, she did clarify, or Tamika said yes, they are blood brothers and sisters. That's crazy. Now look, I got a crazy family
What?
story. No, I have a crazy family story that I could tell along those lines. Along those lines.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. That
you
happened
gonna
in my
tell it?
family.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look.
Look at Miss Fit. I didn't even know you was up here.
What up? What up? What up?
Okay,
Hey, Miss
okay. I'm gonna tell
Fit.
y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is in my family. There will be no names named. So, I was 16 years old, right? And like I told y'all, I'm from Alaska, but we always go down to Texas, um, to see my grandparents, to see the family and everything like that. So, mind you, I'm 16, and then I have, my brother and my sister. And what ended up happening was, my mom ended up coming back, going back to Alaska, but we end up staying for a little while longer for the rest of the summer, you know, with my grandparents and stuff like that. Now, at the time, like my grandparents have had a huge farm, right, where they had a house on there, actually two houses on there. And you know how there's always people in the family that, if you have a large family, maybe somebody experiences, like, people go through things. So with the extra house that was on the property, it kind of rotated in with, you know certain family members that always, came upon some hard times and just needed some help so they could stay in that house, right? But at any rate, I had an uncle and his children who were staying there, who were teenagers as well, right? But I'm older than them, right? So, long story short, one particular day, right? Um, one particular day, me and my brother and sister and some of my cousins, uh, we left the town because we're in um look, I ain't even gonna say the name of the town. But anyways, we went to the city that I live now. We were going for a day trip to the big city, right? So to speak, to go to the mall and stuff like that. Well, while we were gone, and I was going with some of my other cousins. So me and my brother and sister, Kevin and Kara, we went with some other cousins. We came up to San Antonio to go to the mall and everything. While we were at the mall, you guys, all effing hell broke loose in my god dang family.
Why? What happened?
When we got back home, what happened is that my grandmother walked in on my two cousins who are brother and sister having sex.
What?
Not with
Oh my
nobody
god.
else, with each
With
other.
each other. Oh my god.
And so when what had happened
Blood
was,
brother and sister or step
yes,
brother.
brother and sister.
Oh my god.
So what had ended up happening, you guys, when my grandmother told, you know, was telling everybody, she would say that she would notice that, you know how grandmas are, they go through their house, they cleaning up, and she would notice that she said that's why so the particular bedroom that she found them in, there were like two full size beds in there, right? And then there's a space in the middle, right? So she said, no wonder why. She said, I used to be in there cleaning up that damn room. And I would always wonder why there would be like a blanket under the bed and pillows a pillow and blanket that I would find under the bed. Because basically, that's where they would be screwing.
Oh my god.
But she cut she caught them in the act. It was the hugest scandal in the family. And they act like nothing ever happened. Like to the right now, I mean, everybody's grown and adults. They got families. They get together, hang out, but I don't even know how. Now, when it all came out, like keep in mind, I don't live there. I'm visiting, but it would be
Right.
said that when she would be trying to talk to other guys, that he would be jealous and get
Mm.
over here and get over here and da da da. Like he would be jealous if he saw her
Wow.
talking to other guys and stuff like that. They were like, okay, so I was 16, so they were like 14 and 15, not that much uh younger.
Wow.
That's
What the flying Tubi movie fuck? Like
right.
what?
Yes,
That's flowers in the attic.
That's
it was
flowers in the
it really
motherfucking
was.
attic. Yes.
It was. Now I will say, it's kind of odd because their mom and my uncle, which is my mom's brother, they were married and everything. They had their family, and then I they both got on drugs, and then like all the kids in that family, kind of their lives just changed. Like the family was broken up, and it was just a really crazy thing. But within the family, um, there was all kind of talk because um their mom at so I don't know where they got this bullshit from, but their mom actually tried to come on to my grandpa.
Wait,
What?
what?
Wow.
Yeah,
Kevin.
I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy. And my grandma had to check that ass. But
I know.
yeah,
Right.
and basically she just kind of put up with her just because my uncle was married to her and they had the kids and all kind of shit like that. But I don't know. It was some wild shit. I said, what the hell? What happened when I was at the mall? Shit. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Like Pookie, what in the
What
crap is
the
going on?
what
Yeah.
the
Oh, Candy, so
And
let me finish my story, Candy.
okay, what's
So
the
to make a
story? What's
long
the
story
story?
short, no, me and my sister never mended our relationship. She had all her kids hate me because she would say I was lying about that story, which I was 15 at the time. And I had to fight to get my kids back. And remember I told you when I was fighting to get my kids back and they assigned me a social worker, the social worker was my ex-husband's wife, ex-wife. And she told the court that I was with a pimp. So that made me have to fight for my kids.
Hold
Mm.
on, wait, Miss Gloria. Sorry, I'm just trying to process it. So you said that the what was your husband ex-wife?
Was my social worker
Who
for the
was your
kids.
husband ex-wife?
She was the social worker for my husband's. I mean, she was the social worker that they appointed to
Oh,
me
I
for
can't
my
hear.
kids.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Did you hear
Now I
me?
don't hear. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
can hear
heard
you.
you. I heard you.
Yeah. She was my husband's ex-wife. I've never met the ex-wife. She
Mm.
was appointed my kids' social worker. She came to my house and saw a picture of me and my husband on the wall and said, "This is who you with?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "He a pimp," but she never told me she was his. And then when I told him who she was, after she left and all of that and was asking me questions, he told me who she was. And when we went to court, she told the court that my husband is a pimp and that I am with a pimp.
Oh my
So
God.
I had to fight to get my kids back. Yeah, and the judge told her, well, she did everything she was supposed to do. She got the apartment, she got the, whatever, this and this and that. And then I told the judge, yeah, she his ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? So she don't want to give me my kids. So
Hmm.
the judge told her she got 24 hours to return my kids after I completed all my classes and did everything I was supposed to do. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, that had to have been very traumatic to have to go through that.
yeah. That's a lot of pain. It's a lot of hurt, because I be needing my sister,
Right.
want my sister in my life, and it's just a lot of pain, and I literally had to pull the article out when her kids got older to prove to them that I was not lying about what happened to them. And now they just like, TT, they'll call me and stuff like that. But them kids couldn't stand me. They had hatred in their heart for me.
Mm.
They thought I was just putting a rumor out on their mom.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I
I'm
was
sorry.
15. I didn't know no better. I saw what I saw and freaked out and ran them to my mama.
Yeah. Oh, that had to have been traumatic,
Yeah,
especially
because
that with your kids and everything. That's very
yeah, and
traumatic.
I had just had my daughter. I had just turned 15 after I had my daughter. I told you I had my daughter when I was 14 and turned 15 the next month, you know?
Hmm.
And I didn't know. I walked in her house, ain't nobody in her house. And me and my daughter's dad, my oldest daughter is not by my husband. My daughter's dad, we walk in the house. I'm in the kitchen pressing my hair, arguing with him. And I hear somebody go down the steps like do 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 run out the door. And I'm like, hello, hello, anybody in here? Anybody in here? Nobody would never say nothing. And then I heard just like wail, like a how the baby like somebody killing somebody. It was like a, and then I ran up the steps and I looked to see and I got her, brought her downstairs, and I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she was like 4 at the time, and she kept pointing to her poo poo. And when I opened her legs, oh my fucking God, I just took
No.
off. He grabbed my baby and I grabbed her baby and I took off. And come to find out, he was doing my oldest sister's grandkids too because they all were living in the same house together. And then they was taking baths together. So that stuff was getting all in them babies' eyes and shit.
Oh my God.
And she blamed me ever since. Ever since then, she said I got her kids took from her. So when her son
Well, you
pulled
know
my
what?
baby,
She needed her kids taken from her. She
yeah, and
did.
then when her son pulled my baby out of the couch bed, she told her son, "Don't tell what happened." And at the time, he was like maybe 9, 10 at the time, and told her, "Don't tell what happened." He might have been 11, but she told him, "Don't tell what happened. Don't tell what happened." So they took me and my brother to jail. When I got there, they took me to jail. Matter of fact, I was just pulling up when the police was at the house. Me and my husband, we were just pulling up because I was trying to get my Section 8 at the time. and we had just pulled up at the house, and there was police everywhere. Okay, they took my brother to jail. They took me to jail.
Why
It was
they take you?
because they were saying that I didn't know what happened to my children. So they were saying that my kids were being abused. I didn't know what happened to my baby. She had she was broke from uh her pelvis down,
Oh my God.
and she wasn't nothing but she had
Oh,
just turned 1 year old.
Mm.
Well, where were you?
I was trying to get my Section 8. I had left and went to go downtown to sign my Section 8 papers.
Mhm.
At the time, I wasn't there. My brother was watching all my kids and her kids,
Mhm.
and he didn't even know what happened to him because they was all upstairs playing, and my mom had a couch bed in the room, and they just was snatching her out the couch bed because she got stuck in the couch bed. They was kids. They didn't know. But he
Oof.
told her what happened, and then when they found out the truth, they let us go out of jail. But I still had to fight for my freaking kids because they found out I was with a pimp.
How long did you have to fight for your kids? How long were
For like
they were
almost a
within
year. For like
almost
almost
a
a
year?
year. And that whole time, my mother had my kids. And at that time, they was giving them grandmothers, I don't know what they call it, but they was getting a fat check back then. You know what I'm saying? I had 4 kids at that time. They was getting a
Mhm.
fat check. I think it was grandmother's foster care or something like foster something. I don't know what it was, but she was getting a fat check. And I literally had to even fight my mama to get my kids because she didn't want to up that money because she had a gambling
Wow.
problem. And I even
Mm.
had one of them coming to court. My oldest daughter,
Mhm.
dad came into court and told them I was burning her with cigarettes, so just so he can get his daughter away from me. And I was like, that's a damn lie. My daughter is allergic to citrus. She'd break out with like black spots. She was allergic to citrus.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went through hell. It's a painful memory, and it's still painful to this day.
I can imagine. And thank God. I can only imagine.
Hmm. She used to try
Okay,
to get
Miss
my
Fit.
and jump on me and everything, girl.
Miss Fit, you have any because we were talking about women and women friendships and stuff like that. What are your experience? Do you have a close circle of female friends and and then of course, anything else to have any betrayal with men? That's what we've been talking about.
Lord, no, I haven't had those issues. I pretty much none of those stories that y'all told I've ever experienced. I'm sorry that y'all had to go through that. Like for real, big prayers and strength to y'all. Even when y'all bring back those memories, I couldn't even imagine having to deal with the thoughts of knowing or going through the things y'all gone through. But
And you know what we fit? What don't make you what don't kill you make you stronger.
make you stronger, baby. That's it. That is it.
Amen. Amen. Hey, Crystal, did you have anything to say about this topic?
Hey, Candy Coated. I'm just hey panel. I just came in off work. So what was the subject about? I'm just trying to
Oh,
listen.
okay. Well, we were initially talking about like female, do you have female friends? Do you have a hard time maintaining friendships with your female friends? Things like that. Um and then of course it just kind of led to, stories of betrayals with men and friends and people that are supposed to be your friends, things like that.
Okay, I do have a situation. Well, a situation that had happened in my past. Um, I have, well, I guess I would say had now at this point because she's no longer with us. I had a best friend. I used to call her. Her name was Two Sides. We
Two
was in a
sides?
bike, two sides. Her real name
Mhm.
is Tamika, but me and her had joined a bike club together, and me and her started getting really close. I mean, to the point that we would talk to each other every day on our days off. It's crazy because I know she would be like, we'd get up early in the morning, go drink our coffee. We'd even go to the bathroom and talk to each other while we in the bathroom. But so I
Y'all was close.
remember, yeah, we
Mhm.
was close, close. So I remember it had came a time where she had needed somewhere to stay, and she had asked me if she could stay with me. And of course, I wanted to help her, but I did um, notice, a lot of the problems that she was having um, staying with people. And I didn't want to, as much as I loved her to life. I didn't want to ever fall out with my friend about money or anything to do with that. So I had told her no at the time, because also during the same time, my father had needed somewhere to stay, and I had basically let my father stay with me and not let her stay.
Yeah.
Because of that, me and her had fell out. We wasn't talking to each other for a while. I did attempt to, contact her and, tell her, I'm so sorry, that it didn't work out as far as us living together. But, my dad, he was going through some stuff, and, not to say I was putting my family first, but I was.
And as you should have. What
And
why
I
did she
think that
think that
it
she
hurt
was
her
the
feelings.
star?
But so, okay, check it. Later on, me and her, we went from talking every day to not talking for a month. And then I found out that she had went out with some of her friends, and she had made a weird post on Facebook, just apologizing to people and just saying, if I loved you wholeheartedly. I found out that day she ended up taking her own life. She committed suicide.
Oh no.
Yeah, she did. So I wanted to at least attend her funeral. I actually went to one of her sister's houses. I did a GoFundMe on Facebook or whatever, to try to raise money. And I told them that I would bring whatever I raised, to try to help them out a little bit financially or whatever. I was able to go to one of the sisters' houses and, stay for a little bit, spent some time with the family. But then when it came time for the funeral, I was told verbatim by her sisters and her family not to go to the funeral, that it was going to be a big issue. So my best friend, on the day of her funeral, I couldn't even go because I didn't want it to be about me, and I didn't want it to be drama. But
What would have been the issue? What would have been the
well, the
issue?
issue was the sisters. Apparently, she had confided in the sisters and told them what had happened, and they like hated me. They hated me, but one of them took the money that I had raised and didn't
Mhm.
tell me that I wasn't welcome to the funeral until when it came close to her funeral. And so basically, I couldn't go to my best friend's funeral because it was drama surrounding it. I think that of all the things that have happened in my life, that was like my biggest regret, because I wish that I would have went, but at the same time, I didn't want to cause no big issue with the family or to take away from her and grieving for her. But that was like my biggest regret. I could not go to my best friend's funeral.
Yeah. That's very sad, but I
So
don't
sad
know.
too.
For her to have done that, I think God was looking out for you because what was going on so drastic that she would take her own life in that time frame? Because this all happened in the same time frame, right? Like, what was going
Yeah, and
on that was so bad
I
that
remember
she needed
talking
to
to
go
her.
there?
I remember talking to her, like prior to, and she would tell me, she had dark thoughts and she had thoughts about committing suicide before. And I would try to, comfort her. I would try to give her advice. I even told her, Tools, maybe you need to talk to somebody. And she was like, you know how black people are. Oh, well, I don't want to pay somebody to listen to my problems, this, that, and the third. And I'm an advocate of that because I got diagnosed with anxiety and depression, like I'm wanting to say around 25. So
Mhm.
for a good amount of years, I had been either taking anxiety medicine or antidepressants. And I also did therapy. So for me, what worked for me was a combination of both. But she was the type of person that was like, oh, I don't believe in taking medicines like that and this, that, and the third. And I used to try to comfort her, talk to her, console her. It seemed like she was one of those people that didn't like to be alone as far as in a relationship. And at the time that me and her was really tight, I was in
Mhm.
a relationship, I was in a steady relationship. And even my boyfriend had got to a point where he was like, babe, you need to kind of, back up a little bit because I noticed you changing because of
Mhm.
the way that she feels and acts. I noticed that you like mimicking it. So don't, like lose yourself
Yeah.
trying to help your friend. But like I said, I tried, talking to her any chance that I got, just try to make her feel good or tell her, try to give her some positivity. Anything that I could do, I tried. And so when I found out that she ended up shooting herself.
Ugh.
And when I found out, it was like I could not believe it. I could not believe it. And it was just like, oh my God, like if anybody was close to her, like I was, knew that it was something going on, I wouldn't trust her to be technically by herself. But at the time, like I said, we weren't talking. But I even tried to reach out to her and let her know, I'm sorry that you feel this way about me choosing my dad over you. I love you. I do. I want you to be my friend. But to know me is to know that I'm going to try to stay close to my family. And um I just hated that we had beefed and then I never got to say even if I didn't do anything wrong, I never got to say I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. I never got
Mhm.
to talk to her. I never got that closure. So I had to wait until after the funeral and I went to visit her grave by myself and I
Oh,
just
that's so
wailed.
sad.
I just wailed. But yeah, I just kind of it's kind of like a part of me that's like always hate that we could never rekindle that before she passed.
Mhm.
And only because I didn't want to upset her family. I didn't want it to be about me. I wanted it to be about her, so I didn't show up.
Well, they real now. Witches Brew had a great question. Witches Brew said, "Why didn't the damn sisters let them stay with her?"
That's the funny part because she was staying the sister that like it was one sister that like wanted to fight me because of what she heard that her sister said. But the funny part was she was staying with that sister. When she committed suicide, she was staying with her.
Wow.
The same sister that don't like me. I think, sometimes people be having misplaced what would you call it?
Aggression, anger.
Aggression, anger, guilt. And I think that maybe it was misplaced. So because I was the one that her sister was reaching out to, she want to be mad at me, but she was living with you under your
Mhm.
roof and you didn't even know.
Yeah. Were you making
She
her feel welcome there? Were you making her feel
right,
unwanted?
she kept
Yeah.
telling me my best friend kept telling me, "Oh, I can't wait to leave here. I don't trust the boyfriend. He be stealing and that be going on." She was on her way out. She wanted to stay with me instead of stay with her. But so one of my like biggest regrets, and I miss her to this day. But yeah, I hate that that happened the way that it did. I really
Yeah.
do. And so even to this day, I don't communicate with the other sisters, or you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I had met her through a bike club. So some of the people that we was associated with the bike club, I still talk to them, and some of them understand, the bond that we had. But the sisters, it's like we butt heads. So,
How long ago was this, Crystal?
oh my goodness. I want to say I want to say 4 years ago.
Oh, so this is kind of fresh. This is fresh for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Mm. Well, I'm so sorry. Honestly, I'm sorry that you were treated that way by the family, but I hope you already know this. That was not your fault, and don't take this on. Your friend clearly had some issues going on, because someone in their right mind, um, for you to say, "Oh no, I really don't have the space because my dad needs to come stay here." Most people in their right mind would have understood that I have to take in my dad. They wouldn't have taken it, you know, so negatively.
Yeah. But like I said, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget her, of course, but that's like one of my like biggest like don't never quite sit with me right.
Mhm.
And I just hate, that I couldn't um attend her funeral and everything, but I did. I do get to see her. I actually, like I said, I had was living in Georgia, but I just recently moved back to Charlotte. And right now, where her gravesite is, it's actually a few minutes up the street.
Mhm.
So I get to have my little private times with her when I can. And I talk about everything. If I need to cry or just lay there, Um, I feel like she knows my heart, but everybody else don't.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I kind of hate about myself. As far as being a Pisces, sometimes we kind of closed off a little bit and we don't want to show our emotions. So because people see that, they think, oh, we ain't got no feeling or anything like that. No, I'm just, I'm closed off. I don't want to share everything with everybody, but I will, when I feel like it's on my heart. So, but yeah, I did really hate that happened the way it did. And then I think maybe after she had passed right before I had moved. And then a year and a half later, after I had moved, my mom passed. So it was just
Oh.
like, oh my goodness.
Like, you felt like you were taking back to back losses. Let me ask you this:
Yes.
did she have children?
Yes, she did. She
Oh wow.
has a son and a daughter, and her daughter has two kids. I got to meet one. No, I actually got to meet both of her grandkids,
So
and they
at
were
that
just
time when she asked to live with you, were her children young as well? Would you have needed to take everyone in?
no. Okay, so at the time when she was asking me to live with me, she was actually staying in Greenville, South Carolina, with her boyfriend at the time. But they was beefing. They was going through something. Okay, so at one point, she was staying with her boyfriend in Greenville. They started
Mhm.
beefing. So then she decided to move back to Charlotte on a whim, and she ended up moving back with one of her sisters, and her daughter at the time was working and was going on her second child. So she was staying with one of her sisters and then was still trying to, help navigate with her daughter, with the kids and stuff. I know that she would tell me that, she would go there sometimes to either watch the kids while her daughter had to work or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But no, her kids, one of them was grown and the other one was in high school, but living in a stable environment with the father.
Mm-hmm.
And she was living with her sister at the time, but she was trying to, transition out of that. I know she was talking about, wanting to help her daughter out more. It was a shock to everybody when it happened.
Okay. Okay. So let me welcome MEP to the stage. And also I want to read this comment for you before I ask MEP. So Witches Brew said to you, Crystal, imagine if you did let her stay and she did that at your home. Then the family would have blamed you. She said, honey, everything happens for a reason. And yet, because obviously there was something deeper going on. There was something deeper going on with your friend.
Right.
I
Okay.
guess
Hey,
the thing,
MEP.
Hey, ladies. Hey,
Hey,
ladies.
Hi,
MP.
MEP.
Hey.
MEP.
Thank you, Candy, for allowing me to come up on your stage.
Of
hey,
course.
MEP.
Hey. So, if I could, can I just like curve our conversation a little bit and let's talk about the best, like your most rewarding thing that ever happened in your life.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that
So I'm
too.
gonna start off. I'm gonna just give an example, right? I'm gonna give an
No.
example, right?
Hold on. No, before we veer off, Crystal, did you? I think you had one last thing you were about to say.
No, I'm good. But
You good?
thank you for letting me get. Yes, ma'am. But thank you for letting me get that out.
Of course, of course.
And
Okay,
ladies, I don't mean no disrespect, but y'all know my motto. I want to think best of.
we want to live a good life.
We want to live a good life. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the good life.
Welcome to the good life. You know. So, I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone. I love all of us. So with that, I'm gonna veer off because Candy said I could, right? So we gonna think about like one of the most outstanding moments for us, right? And I know this is to me. I mean, it was a long time ago, right? But I'm in college, and the professor like we grading it on the curve, somebody did a high curve and we gonna grade it on that curve. And I'm
Mhm,
thinking to myself, who the fuck fucked up the curve, right?
uh-huh.
And then they was like, me. It was me. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you. It was me. It was me. So I want everyone to just think of something that was just so bright in our lives that we
That was
just
bright in your life?
hell fucking yeah to be the highest person on the curve. Everybody is judged off my grade.
Huh?
Okay, MEP, bouncing off of you.
Yeah, I'm
With,
saying
with
anybody, right? Anybody.
look,
That's where we gonna go. Anybody, your best thing. Don't judge me off of a good thing I live. What's your best thing? We talked about, I thank everybody for sharing. I've been through some times and I heard some stories, but y'all know I like to stay positive. So I'm just saying, I gave my thing that was good for me. What was the best thing? What made you feel the happiest at that moment in time in your life?
okay, well, like I said, bouncing off of you, MEP. With the friend that I was just talking about, my best memory with me and her. We had went to a club in Charlotte. It was called, I think it was called Savoy. And when I tell you we was lit, we was lit. We was outside dancing, and my best friend at the time, she had an ex-girlfriend or whatever. And she came out with us, but she was still, she a stud. But don't get me wrong, when she get dressed up with some heels, she a bad bitch. So this time she dressed like a stud, and she was like our little bodyguard or whatever. And me and her was just dancing and having the time of our lives. We even got on the pole chair. I know at some point the DJ or whoever was recording in the club was recording us like, oh, they lit. Oh my God, I had the best time ever. Do you hear me? The best time ever.
So you was dropping it like it was hot. What was you doing? What was you
Yes.
doing?
Chad, I was dropping it, throwing it,
And she
throwing that
walked in
ass
that
in a
bitch lit.
circle like Miss
I am
Audra said. I was doing all of that. We both was lit. And it was so funny because we loved it because
So
the
you walked in
dudes
that
would
bitch
be like,
lit. Did you walk in
look,
that
the
bitch lit?
dudes would be on us like, oh, and then we had the cock block over here, the stud, like, nah, this me right here. Loved it.
I know that's right. Y'all walked in that
Uh,
bitch lit.
Yes, ma'am. And
So
left lit.
who else got a good story? Let's give some good stories. Let's give some of the
Well, the
best
best time of my
stories.
life was having my kids MEP.
Okay.
The joy. It was just the joy of it.
you know what? To those that do have kids, let me ask you this question. It is the joy of it. Let me ask y'all. I know that like once you know when the baby comes out and you start crying too. Does
Hmm
was that just me or does everybody do that?
I
Girl,
did
Cause you
too,
had
but
a
everybody do it. I did it.
yeah, you be so happy and you're like, oh my God, they're here, they're safe, they're healthy.
counting the toes and the fingers and looking at the face and rubbing the hair.
You forget all about the pain. You just like so much
Right,
love
everything.
just come up out of you so quickly. The emotions are
Hmm
just like you don't even understand them, and that's why you just be crying.
Well, they say that women that the body is set up to honestly, like we may be able to talk about it, but you kind of forget about the pain and that allows you to do it again. You understand what I'm saying? So say if
And
we
yeah,
ever
yeah.
yeah, yeah, so they said
Yeah,
that that's
I
kind of how
believe that.
yeah, they say that's how your body and your mind is set up to kind of you may mentally like, dang, that was rough, but you really, really don't remember the pain because your mind and your body is like physically set up for that. Because if you really remembered all the pain you were in, you wouldn't do it again, and then we wouldn't procreate.
Candy, that's not true. Cause I had a son that was coming out breech, girl. That was the worstest pain. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. They had to go get the biggest doctor in the hospital with the biggest hands to keep turning him around, girl. Keep turning him around. And he would turn right back, girl. Oh, I never forget that. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Mm-mm. But
Well,
I,
I
I
mean,
still
there are
had,
some
look,
births
Candy,
we
I still
wouldn't
had
wish on
5 more after
nobody,
that.
but you get a. How many children you have after him?
I got 7 children, but I still had 5 more after that.
Right, so you
That's what I'm
forgot about
saying.
that pain and got them money.
I was
Exactly.
about to say.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You forget about it. That's why you allow yourself to go through it again.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
birthing children is just so special too. Like the love to come out at that moment is something like you don't get but that one. I mean, each child you have, but you can't duplicate it. And I love that love too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, heavy on the Scott. What you got for us?
Oh, not what y'all put me on the spot like that. I think Miss Fit was after you.
Oh, go ahead, Miss Fit.
Not with you throwing it back to me though.
Catch.
We'll throw it on Curly Cookie
uh,
or
what I was
Coco.
about to say. Um, well, go ahead, Curly Cookie. I'll go after you.
About what?
I think the question
Something
was, what was the most what MEP?
something that made you really happy and proud of yourself, right?
Okay,
MEP?
I got one. I got one. I got one. I got one. I got
Yeah,
one.
something that made you smile, something that you feel good about.
It ain't that many times. Well, it is that many times in my life. But the most special times in my life was, of course, giving birth to both of my kids. But yeah, that was special. Because I was allowed, to be a better mother than what I had. Also, my marriage day. Like what? That was the best day of my life, other than giving birth to my children. But
Oh,
yeah, that was the
Yeah.
And
best
I
day
really
ever.
appreciate that too. Like, as long as you
Like I
keep on
felt
loving your husband like
special.
that, y'all be okay.
Yeah, and we thought it was gonna be okay. Thank you so much. But I felt so special. Um, he felt special. Like I seen the happy, like the happiness in his eyes and my eyes. And I beat the odds because in his family is not that many married, couples. And in my family, I didn't come from that either. So it's like, damn, like we beat the odds. And yeah, that was the
That's
best
what's
part of my
up.
life.
Yeah, because y'all 11 years in strong right now.
Yes, it's making 11 on my birthday in
Ah,
May this year.
so
Black love is
wait,
beautiful.
can we
you got
snap
married
for
on your
her?
birthday?
Can, can we snap for her real quick? Let's
And
just give her a snap.
yes,
That 11
thank you so
years
much.
holding
Black
on to that
love.
shit.
Yes,
Black
I
love.
Yes,
okay,
Black
Rose.
love is beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
That's
that.
what's
I
up,
really do. I really
man.
appreciate that. But Candace, to answer your question, yes, I got married on my birthday. I was turning 25 years old, and he proposed to me at that time. He proposed like in February. My mind, I'm like, look, the moment that I say yes, we got to get this ball, rolling, because I'm not about to be on layaway. That's just how it was like all my life. I'm not
not
about to
on
be on layaway.
layaway.
Well, when engaged for over about a year, you're on layaway. So but that's my opinion. That's just my
I
opinion.
agree.
Don't judge
I
me.
agree.
Don't
But
judge me.
Tamika, just 1 second. Just 1 second. Somebody making
Yes.
a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah, I hear something weird.
Can
It's like
we?
somebody's phone clicking, like
Yeah,
a
I don't know
clicking
what's
noise.
going on. If we could clear that, just so that we could hear Tamika clear and celebrate her achievements as
I
she
don't need
celebrated them.
celebration, but thank you.
Yeah, we do want to celebrate it. I mean, it's two choices. You could be happy or you could be sad. Which one you
That's
want?
true.
You want to be
Yeah,
happy,
so
right?
what was I saying? Oh yeah, he
Banger.
proposed
I
like in
think it's
February.
banger. Banger, please.
Yeah, who's
Y'all
open?
don't hear me?
Hold on. I gotta figure out where they're coming from. No, Banger is muted. Okay.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I think
Do
it's
y'all?
you, Tamika.
Damn! Okay, wait, let me take my AirPods off. Ooh, hold on. Y'all can hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
It's
We
like
I
a
can,
still hear that.
feedback.
but it's a something that's going on in the background.
I don't have nothing going on in the background.
No, every time
Mm.
you talk, it's like a thump that comes on.
Well, the next damn person, I said what I said.
Okay. Okay. While you figure it out,
Uh,
okay, come on, Miss Fitz. Let or
okay.
no. Okay.
Well,
Are
I'm gonna
you
be.
ready? Okay, come on, Miss Fitz. Let us
Yeah, I'm ready.
know.
I'm gonna keep it simple. Anytime I make my mama smile, that's like the best moments for me. Being able to see her smile and do for her when I can. You know what I mean? So that's one of my happiest moments. Outside of
Wonderful.
course, being a part of the award-winning Benedict College Gospel Choir, where we used to light up the stage like seasoned performers. and I had to run and sing, and I was the heaviest to do it, and I was an inspiration to a lot of younger choir members, like they were in high school. They come up to me and say how much I inspired them by putting in the work, moving his body, and singing "Adi Adi." You know what I mean? So
Oh,
that's
that's
one.
wonderful.
That's one another a big achievement to have been an inspiration to some young people that used to watch our, like I said, our videos and stuff and be inspired by me.
That sounds so good. I wish I could sing and
Yes.
shit. Yes. That's right, Miss Fitz. We gonna do some snaps for Miss Fitz. Some snaps
Snap,
for Miss
snap, snap,
Fitz.
snap.
Snap,
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 snap.
snap.
Um,
Yes.
one of my
Life is good.
one of my biggest achievements is when I first moved here to North Carolina. I was actually homeless, and I was living in a car with my so-called another best friend and her baby daddy and her 1 year old daughter. And now I'm on my own, making good money, benefits, and about to be a homeowner. And that's my greatest accomplishment.
Congratulations.
That's
Wonderful.
what's up,
That's
Yeah,
son.
and
wonderful.
we not gonna
Amen. He
forget, and
smacked
we
Amen.
not
smacked it
gonna
up.
And a
forget,
sis.
we not gonna forget you just did that speech the other day in
Oh,
front of the.
right. And
Yes,
Yes, you
yes,
did this
Right.
Sunday.
da, da,
yes,
da.
yes. Snaps
the,
for
the
curly
Anybody used
membership,
cookie.
all
anybody
the
used to
membership
watch In Living
conversations
Color?
that I've
Two
had
snaps
with
with a
you guys.
twist.
Yes.
Yep. Too. Yep.
What you say, curly cookie?
I
We
said in
missed
the
it.
membership conversations I've had with you guys. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and you feeling better every day too, right? Like
Yes.
you're right. You
Getting
talking
more,
more.
getting
I mean,
getting more
right,
comfortable, confident. My social anxiety, my depression, and my PTSD and stuff. Yes.
right. Thank you, God.
Oh, I'm
Thank you,
happy for you.
God.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
Snap with a
Yeah.
twist.
All right, Candy,
Okay.
your turn.
Okay, let me see. I got a couple. Of course, having my children, all in all of my children graduating high school because I have some mom friends whose children didn't. And, I realize a lot of people's kids don't, even though that's basic, you know. Of course,
Yep, them
proud of my
kids be
daughter.
off the chain.
Yes, they be off the chain.
Pop your shit, Candy.
Yes, my daughter being in college right now. My oldest daughter, she went to college, but she's a hustler by nature, and so she always lands, even though look, she always lands at these big companies. She's Google, Spot she was going to go with Spotify, but Spotify wanted her to move to New York, which she didn't really want to do, but she does her thing. My son, he's doing good. He's finding his way. He going to land where he's supposed to land, but he's doing good. Proud of that. Okay, let's see. One time when I was working at Alaska Regional, we had to come up with I don't know, a identification system, and mine was chosen for the hospital, which I had created a color system to where if you're working there and you see these certain colors on the door, you basically know what's going on with the patient when you walk in the door. So I created that. That was a proud moment. I also used to
Amen.
have
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
I also used to
yes,
have uh
Candy.
yes, I also used to have a makeup company, and I was spotlighted in Women's Wear Daily. That was a proud moment for me. I still have that
yes,
Oh,
magazine, by the
whoa.
way. So that was good.
yes,
When
Okay.
I wrote my first book and people actually read it and liked it, I was very happy about that. So there's just a couple things.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
Snap those fingers.
Pop y'all shit.
Snap them fingers,
Come on
right?
and pop
Pop
your
your
shit. Come on
shit.
and pop
We
your
gonna
shit.
stand. We gonna
Ladies,
stand
Hey.
on business. We gonna
ladies,
stand on how happy we are. We gonna stand on how proud we are of ourselves. I mean, we
Yes.
all been through a lot of shit, but we gonna stand on our best life, our future life. Like we ain't gonna look at the past. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on looking for the future, and we gonna stand proud of every accomplishment that we've made so far.
All right. And
That's
hey,
Snap,
right,
Witches
snap,
Missy.
Brew.
snap.
That's right.
Yep.
Clap that up.
Witches Brew said she was very proud when I watched my
Mrs.
baby
Brew.
walk across the stage for high school graduation. Proud mama moment. Yes, that
Uh,
I'm
All
telling
right,
you.
Mrs.
But
Brew.
I was like, dang, high school, in my mind, high school is like the basic, like you're supposed to graduate and stuff like that. But I know, like I said, with some of my friends, I know that all of our kids don't even achieve that. So yeah, that's an accomplishment. Yeah. Hey T.
Hey
And I look,
T.
What's up, T?
Hey, T. All right, Coco or Banger, who want to go next?
But if y'all want me to shut the fuck up, I can, because I don't want
Ain't
stepping on
nobody
nobody's
tell
toes.
you that,
Oh, no, no,
Okay,
Candy.
no.
okay.
nobody, yeah,
I just
nobody
want to
told you
be,
to shut up.
I want to be careful. But I love all of us.
Okay, it's Coco
Yep.
or Z Banger turn.
Coco, go ahead.
Coco, you
Y'all,
sleep.
y'all, y'all Z baby probably outside smoking or any damn thing.
And then
Go
I
ahead,
ain't
Coco,
twin.
you
asleep.
know
I had to
Coco's
find
mom
y'all.
there. So, oh, go ahead. She
I'm
hid.
here. Um, having my daughter, of course.
Yes, little Riley.
Miss Riley.
Uh, being in a movie, in a
Oh
Tyler Perry
yes, yes,
movie.
yes.
What
Yep.
movie you was in? Oh, you
Yes.
boo.
In a Tyler Perry movie?
I never knew
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Pop your shit,
Medea goes
Coco.
to jail.
And we got to watch that one night.
Okay.
What movie
Yes,
was
on
Um,
it?
Twitch.
Medea goes to jail.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did say
Coco
that
told us
before.
about
I do
that
remember
before.
telling us that. Yeah.
I must have missed it. Do my volume sound better?
Yes,
Yes.
boo.
Yes,
That's it.
you
Oh, y'all
sound
talking to
much
me like it
better.
do. What damn Coco? Okay.
Girl, you sound
Um,
so calm and patient tonight. I love it tonight, baby girl.
Who? Me?
Tamika.
Oh, Tamika.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take that as a compliment tonight,
It
MEP.
definitely is a compliment. It
Are you
definitely
in the
is.
lab, Coco?
Am I? No, I'm in my room. I'm trying to be in the casino. They done time me out and shit. I'm playing this damn game.
Y'all
Um,
better not lose all y'all money before we even get there.
I know, right? Um, no, I'm up right now, but I can't get back in. So I'm a
Why
little.
you can't get back in?
It says that it's timing out, and the lady said it means there's a bunch of people in there or whatever.
Oh
She like
yeah.
you'll be able to get in a bit. But I'm like, maybe this is a sign from God that I should just go and cash out.
Right? Somebody
Exactly, exactly. It is a
Are
sign
you
from
up,
God. So
Coco?
I am up, huh?
Yep. Know
look,
Okay.
when to
I'm up
hold
too.
'em.
Look, I'm playing too. I
Know
loaded
when
with
to
30.
fold 'em.
Now I was up to 300. I only loaded 35, but I'm up to 221. I think I better cash out. Let me get out.
What
Yes,
were you
cash
ma'am.
playing?
out,
Like,
Know
come
when
back
to hold
I
'em.
got
tomorrow.
a question, Candy. What were you playing? Like $1?
Well, right now I'm playing 540.
$5 and 40. Okay, that's where
Well,
the
but
big
that's on.
money is
Yeah,
at.
I got up, but I had got up for because I only loaded 35. So once I get up,
Right,
then I start betting higher.
right. I got you.
I want
Yeah.
y'all ladies to stay away from that online gambling.
It's
I'ma
addictive.
pray that away. I'ma pray that away from y'all. Stay away from that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, MEP. I did a long time ago. My ex made me gamble on my birthday, and we went from $40 to 400. But once we got to 400, I was like, okay, I'm done.
I'm done. Right.
Yeah, let me go ahead and cash out before I start losing. Mhm. All right,
Y'all,
Candy, keep
y'all
the cat
ladies
for it.
heard what I said. We gonna pray it away. We gonna save it up till we get $20. Either you gonna make the once you lose that $20, or once you make like $100 or whatever your limit gonna be, I want everybody to cash out. Don't stay on the hit. Just cash out.
Look, I'm about to cash out right now because look, I done made my money back for my plates and shit that I bought.
Not the
I
plates and
know
shit
that's
you
right.
bought. I know that's right.
Yeah,
Right. Right. You done made that motherfucking money back.
that's right. Get my money back.
All right, y'all. Since Z Banger ain't gonna tell his story since he ain't here, we gonna tell it for him. He made a platform for all of us beautiful women. That's one. Okay. What
Yes,
else,
that
Candy?
is true.
Yes. Yes.
What else, Candy?
Look, I'm about to call his ass. Get on here and tell
He a
your
proud
side.
dad. He's a
Think
proud dad.
Yep, yep.
Yes.
He
yes.
loves his coffee. He love to
And
go
He
get his
has
tell his
coffee in
good.
the
mama.
morning.
He has good,
And he be
successful
shaking that
daughter.
air fryer. He shake that air fryer every
He
day.
has good, successful daughter.
Look at his Cynthia cup.
And he not in no
Oh,
wheelchair. Like what's her name said. He
Misfit, you ready for that?
shoot. He shit.com and she mad.
Y'all off the chain. Y'all just off the chain.
all right, Candy. See what the chat saying. What they goal was. What
Let's
was their
see.
proud moment?
Okay, we got any proud moments? Proud moments. I'm scrolling up. Latoya was saying, does anyone else hear the alien? That was you, Tamika.
I'm gonna embrace that with love.
Curly Cookie says she's calling us when she gives birth. Call us, girl. Look, we're going to be right. Look, we want you to be right like Rashawn be on the camera so we can be right there with you, girl.
Right.
We
We
I
can
gonna
would
do
be
be
it. We
right
riding
can
and
there.
do
I
everything with
love
you,
being
baby.
there.
We gonna be
Listen,
right there with you.
I was there for like three people births, and I'm like, yes, I loved each and every time.
Yeah, I did. My sisters, I mean, we cried. My first sister, the sister that's always here, I remember she gave birth. We had so much fun in that room. And then they would told us to come in there. They came in there and told us we had to be quiet. I'm like, we laughing, not screaming. Like, but
Oh,
I
hey,
mean,
y'all. Petite's proud moment. My proud moment is becoming a phlebotomist in medtech already this year. Congratulations. Yes.
Right.
Congratulations.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
All
congratulations.
right,
Yes.
Go
T.
ahead, girl.
Oh,
Congratulations.
all right,
Oh,
T.
I forgot one. My proud moment was get monetized in less than 6 months.
Go ahead.
Oh, me
Oh
All
too.
wow.
Yes.
right. Clap for the
Yes.
candidate. Clap
Okay,
for the candidate.
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Tonight. Y'all showing off tonight, ladies.
Hey,
Hey
Miss
y'all.
Audra.
Hey, listen, so something, Miss Gloria, you missed one of Banger's accomplishments. I don't want to be telling anybody's business or whatever, but he did publish China's book.
Oh, that is
Oh
right.
yeah.
He
That
did, because
is
we done already heard the whole story, right?
Okay.
Hey,
pretty
Vixie.
much the audio
Welcome,
version.
Vixie. Oh,
Yeah,
here's Latoy. Latoy said, I'm just proud that I raised good kids. No matter who I introduce my kids to, those people love them.
yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Hey, Heidi.
yes.
Oh,
Hey,
Vixie
Heidi.
said, my proudest moment is my son and meeting the love of my life. Yes,
All right.
wonderful.
Yes,
All right.
yes, the love of your life. I pray y'all stay together for the rest of y'all lives.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Miss Audra, you got to say your proudest moment.
Oh, my children, having my children. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes, Miss Audrey.
And
yes.
watching them
Oh,
achieve their goals. Yeah, so yeah. I'm a
oh,
crybaby when it
And that is a good thing,
Candy.
watching them achieve their goals.
yeah, and I'm a
okay.
cry
Look,
You know
Candy.
what, Miss Audra? Miss Audra, you achieved your goal. You
What was that?
definitely
Sure
did.
did.
You was patient about what you're going through and you achieved your goal. And
Hell
we proud
yeah.
of you.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did, Miss Audrey. Yes, you. It's her
thank you.
birthday, y'all. What's
Hey,
that song?
Angie, the
Hey,
comment
she
before
the
this one.
birthday girl.
Hold on. You guys, hold on. Okay, so Toy also said I also hosted my first jury class last month and will be hosting them every quarter. That's wonderful. See, you got
So,
to tell
Amen.
everybody where you're
I
located.
mean,
Somebody
yeah.
may want
Can
to
you
know.
tell me what that jewelry class entails? I want to know more about that.
Is it cosmetic jury? Because I
Yeah.
love that.
And which is Brew, you've been married 25 years? 25 years of marriage is also a proud moment. Yeah. Why, yes.
man. I love
Obviously.
your hair, Latoy. I love your hair, girl. Mm-mm.
Wonderful.
25 years. Yes, that's a long time. It's milestones. I love to
I
So
got
hear.
milestones.
Love to
I
hear
got
it.
milestones too, but my proudest day, it wasn't my wedding day. I got married at a gas station. All you smelled was fumes.
Oh
at a
my
gas
God.
station, how that
Yeah, I
happened?
got married. We got married right where we met at.
Y'all, I don't mean no disrespect, but can y'all hear me? Cause I just had a phone call.
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, we
Okay,
can.
I'm back
So
on mute.
who managed that, Miss Gloria?
Huh?
How did y'all
We
manage
got
that?
at Shell's gas station. We got married over there by the water pump and the gas. I mean the air pump,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
but you can still smell the damn fumes. We arranged it with the people at the Shell's gas station. We just did like a little thing in the back on the ceremony
So y'all wanted to get married when y'all met.
where we met.
Okay, okay.
Congratulations, Angela.
Okay, Angela said mine was becoming a registered nurse in 2019. My daughter becoming a registered nurse in January 2024, and meeting you fine folks. Yes, we will
All
be
right,
Hey,
celebrating with
Angela.
your daughter.
Yes,
Snaps on that, Angela.
yes.
Snap, snap. That is a hard, Angela, that is a hard, hard, hard job to do. To become
Yes, it
a
is.
registered nurse is a hard job to do. So flowers to you and flowers to your daughter.
Yes.
yes.
Definitely. That
Yes.
blessing. She following her mother's footsteps. Amen.
That's right.
It's good.
That's
That's really
right. Cause my kids don't be following in my footsteps, but I mean, that's another topic, another time. We
Angela
gonna
look like
say
she about every time I look at Angela picture, she look like she about 23, 24. Girl, you look good.
girl, you look good. Bunch oh.
and we gonna snap to that. She do look good.
Good.
Yes.
Fine as wine.
Okay, and Latoya said her jewelry is metal and crystal based jewelry.
That sounds nice.
Okay, yeah.
Look, look, Sade said, "Hey family, I'm lit. I'm a rich bitch. Welcome to a good life."
Welcome to the good
Welcome to the good life.
life. Y'all, the only way to make it is just stay happy, just like stay focused on being positive. I mean, that's for me. So I try not to, focus on that other shit. The only thing I try to stay focused on is the positive things. Because
Mm-hmm.
God said, I mean, if I say, why me? God might say, why not you?
That
So,
part.
so
Yeah, that's true.
I just
True.
be focused on every good thing He give me.
You know what,
That's all
MEP,
you
let me
can
say
do.
this. You bring a lot of joy. You really do. I just want to let you know that. You really bring a lot of joy and you know how to bring people up out of a funk. And that's really good.
And I appreciate you saying that. And I'm gonna tell y'all that too. This too. It ain't cause I don't have no funk to be in, but I gotta make a decision. Do I want to stay in the funk or do I want to be happy? And I think that all of us in this group want to be happy. And that's where
Mhm.
we're gonna stay at.
Amen. I
Amen.
agree.
Mhm.
MEP, I want to give you your flowers.
I agree with that too, MEP.
I want to
Mm.
give you your flowers, MEP. Thank you, MEP.
Thank you.
Amen.
I'm no good without y'all. I mean, if I don't have people supporting me and my happiness, I could be a lone person, but if I got a bunch of crabs, but I don't focus on them. I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I have like-minded people who want to be happy.
Amen. Yes.
Hmm.
Snap, 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 snap. Welcome to the good life.
Yes, snap, 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 snap.
Let me see.
All right,
Yes,
Candy,
they
what's the
said
next
you
topic?
really do. Okay, what else y'all want to talk about today?
I'm
I'm going to
thinking.
talk about getting hit from the back, but I know a lot of people
Um,
don't want to talk
Oh,
about that.
What?
No,
uh, they was already dropping it last night.
MEP,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Anybody
You
else
know, we
choking
last
up
got to
last
have some
night?
night.
fun over here, too. We got to have some fun.
it was enough
I'm over
going
here
on last night.
choking.
I'm about to say you missed it last
That's what I'm
night.
saying, Miss Audrey.
My
They
eyeglasses
dropped
cracked
it
on me
enough,
last night.
honey.
Look, it's been
God.
a minute since I had that. Like, she made me choke on my soda.
Shoot.
MEP.
We over here in the 40
Yeah, I'm
plus.
here, Miss
We
Audra, off
don't
the
remember
chain.
getting hit
Y'all,
from the back.
everybody on here know I'm off the chain. So it
I
shouldn't be no surprise to nobody no more.
Oh,
Cause y'all done,
we not surprised. We
no more,
not
right?
surprised.
but
Right.
I just want to walk through the door since you opened it. Just one question, and I'm gonna get right back out. Out of there. Is that what you're looking for?
Ooh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on. I just
Okay.
got one. Hold on. I just got a hit for $256.40. Let me
Candy
cash
cash
it.
out.
Where,
Stop.
where did,
Look, I'm about to put the screenshot.
hold up, wait a minute.
Hold
Where's
up.
Z Banger with the,
I know,
Oh
sounding
yeah.
like China.
We need the jaw to shake and shit and the coat to come off.
Sounding
Hold
like
up.
China.
Yes.
that whole
Hold up.
part?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold
Hold up,
up.
wait a minute. She got hot, didn't she?
I'm glad she won because she had like 10 boxes,
Oh, I'm about to
Amazon
cash it.
boxes
I'm
on
about
her
to cash.
porch this morning.
Look,
Good
wait.
thing she ain't
Look.
got no
Oh
husband, cause he'll
shit.
tell her,
Uh,
stop, 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 stop.
I'll be like, look, I'm in the
Hold up.
house with
Wait a
you.
minute.
Hold up,
I
You
got
better shut.
103.
hold up. I got $100 cash app. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
Where Miss True to do that laugh?
I can't hear. Look, I'm about to take a screenshot and send.
I
Look, I'm about to cash
did.
me. I'm about to cash me out $453.
Okay,
Oh man,
okay.
I
Hey,
Okay.
walk on this bitch lit.
they playing me.
I'm
Hey.
walking
Walking
this
this
bitch
bitch
lit,
lit.
lit. Yes, shit. Ooh, yeah. Look. I gotta tell Bing I need that. I need that. Hold up. Got 103.
Hold up. Wait a
Oh
minute.
shit.
Wait, I know how
Wait
to
a
do it.
minute.
Wait, Candy, I know how to do it.
Somebody got to take the jacket
Candy,
off.
wait, I know how to do it. Hold up.
And
I got
y'all, we ain't
103.
gonna never be no down bitches. We ain't never gonna be no. I don't give a fuck how much we drink, smoke, whatever the fuck we do. Guess what? We ain't unhappy. Y'all unhappy bitches stay over there on y'all side of the track and let us stay our good life bitches over here on this side.
Right.
Back.
Ooh, let me hurry up and cash out. I didn't realize it's already 11. Look, let me hurry up and cash out because Shit, hold on. I'll send you my screenshot.
Don't
They
it
got
go
the
till 12?
Yeah, they close at 12. So the cash I want my money tonight. Shit.
Central Time.
It's 12 your time,
I
right?
know that's right. Pop your shit, Candy.
Yeah, I want mine tonight.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
12
this is some
her time,
bullshit.
Get
Coco.
that money tonight, girl. Get that money tonight.
Look, get that money. Get that
The
money.
server is just acting crazy for me. Like, I finally got back in. Then it was telling me I need to change my password. I'm like, oh
Oh
my
God.
God.
They doing too
Coco,
much.
I was going through the same thing.
Which group
This
you
is some dumb
I'm playing in
shit.
the piggy bank right now. I'm playing in the piggy bank.
I was playing in Fire Kirkin, but I don't think I'm playing in here no more because it's some bullshit.
No, no, no. You're playing fire. Okay, the game you're playing is Fire
Candy,
Springs.
stop,
What?
Candy. You a winner. Don't let them leave. Let them bow out gracefully. You a
Okay.
winner.
Listen, MEP, you shut up because uh Candy is just trying to lead us. This is my first night playing. Like she's trying to tell me what's going on.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shut the fuck up so you can learn.
Thank you.
Cause I need help too. I got accepted, but I don't know what the fuck to do after that.
Okay, hold on. Let me cash out and then I'll walk you through it. Which group did you get in, Fit?
I'm pissed off
Hold
right
on,
now
let me go
because
look.
now this shit is just spinning in a circle. Everything is spinning in a circle.
Hold that ass in a circle.
I was just about to sing
Throw
that.
that ass in a
Like,
It
circle.
says Royal
Okay.
Casino Entertainment.
Okay, I
I'm
like Royal
irritated.
Casino. That's one of my favorite ones to play in.
Candy over there making all this money and my shit spinning in a circle. What the fuck?
That's why I say do
I
not
know,
follow
right?
Candy.
And you
Candy
better
is a
No,
be
this
good
knowing.
luck
is some
winner. Do
irritating
not
shit.
follow Candy. Everybody can't be Candy. You know what I'm saying? Some people have the luck and some people don't.
Heavy
I
on the
You
mean,
right.
Scott.
You right about that.
right.
Heavy on the
Because
Scott. You heard
my
your big
ex
sister.
husband got the sauce.
MEP, can I have the flow a second?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Heavy on the Scott. Did you hear your big
Yeah.
sister talking about throw that ass in a circle?
Now the
She
shit
better
Mhm.
be
say the
throwing it
server
with
is
us too,
busy
ain't
again.
it?
She's just singing the song. She ain't
Candy,
say
You
she
want to
I
really
got
put
a
throwing
me
her ass
on
in it.
question.
hold?
I got
You
a
put me
question for
on hold.
Candy.
You put me
Candy,
on hold to
Candy,
put Candy on spotlight. Okay, okay. Shake
Candy,
that, turn that shit
Huh?
in the circle, Candy.
Candy.
Huh?
If this server bullshit is going on, can I cash out?
Yeah, if you have money in there, you can cash out. They can see.
They
Uh-huh.
can see my money because I damn sure can't.
Yeah, they should
With
be
this
able to see in the back end. Uh-huh.
okay, because this is look, I was having fun, but it just became irritating. I'll
Mm.
try another day.
Do not follow Candy. Candy is on the winning streak. We
Okay.
might not be behind her. So, you
Well,
know.
that means it's in the
Okay.
area. So if she want to try to tap in, let her
I
tap
just
in,
don't
MP.
understand, like, why my shit just want to be.
So it do be a lot of people play
Tamika said,
it be
"Not,
a
not."
lot of people playing them. And you know what? I gotta put you in the group. You know what? Remember what we were talking about starting one? I had to talk to
Yeah,
Vegas if you want to do it by starting. I gotta put you in that group.
okay.
I think that would be a good idea. I mean, I'm not going to join it because I don't play the slots, but it's a bunch of y'all that like the slots. And if I hear her correctly, Candy, y'all could start a little team where y'all.
I'm done. I am done, done, done.
Hmm.
I
I'm
like the
not gonna
slots,
let
but I
this
ain't getting
stress
on that
me
confusing shit.
out.
Candy, you
Shut
I'm
going to read
up.
your
How did you
comments?
do it?
Candy, are you going to read your comments?
you can read them. Go ahead. I gotta
Look.
use the. Hey Deja. Hey Deja Boo. I gotta use the restroom real quick, you guys.
Deja.
Go ahead with
Okay,
Angela,
okay,
baby.
okay. I'm gonna start off. No disrespect to anyone. I'm just starting off from where I see them on my thread. Okay, so I'm not trying to ignore anyone. So, Latoya said, "Happy birthday, Miss Audra. Monday is coming up." Angela said, "Mine
Thank
was
you.
becoming a I think she read that. You're welcome, Miss Latoya. Um, Angela M said, "Mine was becoming a registered nurse in 2019. My daughter becoming a registered nurse in 2024, and meeting you fine folks." Thank you, Angela. We love you too, even though you a cowgirl. Okay. Um, the Witch's Brew said, "Yes, ma'am." Uniquely, your Latoya say, "It's metal and crystal based jewelry." I still want to see it. I want to see what you got, baby. T say, "I love learning about jewelry, but don't wear it." I always wear it, and I love to learn about it. Latoya said, "Thanks, Audra." Baby girl Sade said, "Hey fam, I'm lit. I'm a rich bitch. Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life." T said, "Kudos to all the beautiful black couples who made it past 5 years plus." Yes, 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 yes. Hold on, y'all. Uh, I stepped away for a second to make sure I was okay. Latoya said, "Congratulations to you and your daughter." Yes, ma'am. Angela said, "Yes." Angela said, "Thanks with some love." Which is Bruce said, "Yes, congratulations." I mean, we celebrating a lot of stuff tonight. So, I mean, everything is congratulations. T said, "Clap, clap." Angela breaking the stigma. That's right. Nikki said, "Angela, congratulations." So her and her daughter both have nursing degrees. Snap for them. Yes, that's right. The Witch's Brew said, "Yes, she does." Angela said, "Thanks." Latoya says she really does. T said, "Y'all, my B-day coming up. Coming is a proud moment for me every year." That's right, T. When is your birthday? Because you know it's Pisces season. They taking over. That's all they want to fucking talk about. And Sade said, "I'm on my
Hold
way."
up, MEP, not
Wait
too
a minute. Wait a
motherfucking
minute.
much.
Big one, not the little one.
You tried it.
Yes, she
I was
did.
waiting for the comeback.
Nah, yo,
I
you
was
with
actually
your
waiting
beef
for the
in this
comeback.
bitch. What the fuck? We lit
They
and
gonna
we
get this
living the
bitch
good
lit.
life.
It's
Whooping
been
Okay.
this
lit.
bitch,
It's a whole
whooping
month.
this
You know
bitch
what I'm saying?
lit.
Right. I told y'all it's a month,
Oh
but you
shit! I had to
know.
laugh.
Hey, that was an inside thought.
Wait a minute, MVP. Wait a minute, MVP. I had to laugh because I knew Miss Fit was coming. I swear,
Cause what, Miss Gloria, I missed it.
because I knew Miss Fit was coming.
I know, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, all these Pisces people out here, you know they gonna come. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
And,
okay.
and, and baby girl says she on to the next bar. Get home safely, my love. Nikki said both my kids graduating this year. One coming out and one going in and start my cheesecake business. I know that's right, Nikki. We gonna give you some snaps. Yes. And the baby, the day baby be ready to dance because she gonna dance, she gonna do everything. Tamika Ward, amen. Tamika, can you give us some insight on your husband? I might have missed it, but I'm not sure. But if you can let us know how Mr. Ward doing, that'll be great. Angela said, "My son is in college for computer engineer." I know that's right. But one thing about that, he gonna be in college for the rest of his life. That should change every day. But congratulations to him on making the first step to making it there. Deja said, hey everybody, wake up and knew y'all was live, baby. Yes, we live, my love. Nikki said, hey Deja. T said, that's why I like her voices, bring out the joy in y'all. Thanks, MEP. Thank you, T, for appreciating me. Latoy said, yes, MEP. Yes, Latoy, let's give her some snaps. We love our life. Facts, Miss Gloria. Yes, I love that about MEP. Yes, Deja, I love it. I love it for us. Angela said, hey, Deja. Pookie said, exactly, MEP. Hey, Pookie. Yes, we living our best life. Deja said, hey, Nikki and Angela. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Angela. Latoy said, Amen. Latoy is looking the niecey, the bad baby. This the big bad baby. Sade said, me too, MEP. That's right, baby. We need to know where you are right now, though. Let us know. Deja said, hit from what end of the stick? I probably was a little off the chain right there. Tamika said, I'm waiting on my husband to get well. Prayers to him, Lord God. Please look after Mr. Ward. And I pray that everything goes well with him. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Vixie said it's Women's History Month. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Deja, yes. Deja Edwards came up with a new member. I think you been here though, baby. I don't know. I ain't privy to that shit. Nikki said, welcome, Deja. Deja said, thanks, Nikki. Child. Yes, child. Deborah Briscoe said, hey, I know some Briscoes. I might need to talk to you. T said, Candy, what site you playing? I needs YHYY. I'm not sure what that means. And then she said THT. I'm not sure what that
That
means. Okay. Oh, Candy, what site you playing? I needs that. Angela said, which game you be playing? I mean, y'all know that y'all it's a rest. Um, and everybody gotta be responsible for what gambling they do. Um, the baby girl, the big baby girl, is laughing, and then they just said, "What y'all playing the fish table?" I guess they'll let y'all know that. Katina said the slots, and then Angela said, "Candy, which game you be playing?" Candy, they want to know which game you be playing. And Deja said, oh, I'm not tapping in. I'm fighting the addiction. I know that's right. It is a strong addiction, stronger than it's as strong as any drug. Deja said, hey, Latoya, beautiful picture. Deja said, hey, panel. Hey, Deja. Heavy on the Sky said, let her in. Have y'all let her in yet?
Yep, she's here.
Okay, Latoya said, Deja, sorry. Curly
I'm
Cookie.
present.
Okay, she present. Curly Cookie got kicked out. Is she back?
I'm here.
Okay, okay. And then Angela said, I'm glad I brought her knife. MEP say cowgirls one more time. Okay, y'all cowgirls. You know what it is. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Latoya said, MEP, if you want to sit with the Pisces, just say that. No, I'm a Virgo to the day I die. Latoya say, sending healing vibes to your husband, Tamika. Yes, yes. T said, happy birthday, Miss Audra. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your
On Monday.
birthday, girl. On Monday. Truth will said, hey family, hey, Truth will make you free. Deja
Hey,
said, hey, Truth will make you free.
Hey, free.
hey.
And Tamika Ward say he doing fine. We gonna keep praying for him that he is. And then Latoya said, I meant thanks. You're welcome, but thank you for joining us. Deja said, "Hey, Mrs. Ward, glad to hear that." Yes, Tamika, we are so glad to hear that. And Tamika said, "Prayers up," and that's the end of what I can see.
That's the
Amen.
I can see as well. Good
No,
job, MVP. You
thank
always do a good job.
you.
So, Latoya, when is your birthday again?
Latoy, when's your birthday? Oh, Deja, I don't play the fish tables, but they be hitting big on those fish tables. I don't know how to do it though.
Oh,
I
it's the
know all it is
17th.
a bunch of tapping.
The day.
Just tap, tap, tap. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we can hear you with the tap, tap, tap. Y'all do not follow behind Candy. She got some good luck going on, but do not follow behind her because y'all might end up broke. I mean, only gamble what you can afford to lose.
That's right. That's common sense now. Like, and look, let me give my talk. If you load $25 and you get up to 50, you have doubled your money. It's up to you to determine,
For
okay,
real.
yes, let me take some out. Now, oh, hey, new member, truth will make you free.
Hey,
Appreciate
free
that.
welcome.
Oh, hold on, I gotta do a couple things here. Okay. Okay, new member Truthful set you free. New member Deja. New member Heavy on the Sky. But you guys may be renewals. I'm not quite sure.
I know I got to renew.
Yeah. And thank you, Angela McGrady, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm caught up there. Okay,
Okay, can
now
I say
is
something
Miss
so we can go off too, Candy?
yeah, go
I
ahead.
want I want to say we want to also even though she's not here, we always want to keep Marie healing in our prayers and everybody that's going through something at this time.
And Linda
Absolutely.
P. Add Linda
Absolutely.
P to that.
Yes. And actually
Absolutely.
I reached out to Marie. Let me see what day was that. And touch base with her. Because I do try to remember to check on people. If I forget, charge it to my head, not my heart. Let me
Yeah, I
Okay,
see.
sent her a prayer
Candy.
this
Of
morning.
course, of course, of course.
Okay, look, in my banger voice, I reached out to Marie. I think it was, I've been so busy this week at work. So it had to have been last week that I reached out to her.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
talked to her this morning on Instagram and I sent her a
Here
prayer.
she is. Here she is. Yes. Yeah. So it was on the 20th. It was on the 20th. I reached out to her. She said she's doing good and feeling good. Um, Here, I'll read you what she said. Because I said, "Hey, Marie, just checking on you. Hope you're doing well. We miss you." And she said, "Blessings, Candy. How are you doing, beautiful sister? I'm doing a little better. I truly miss you all as well. I've been getting back into more deeper spiritual practice. I truly appreciate you checking on me, and I'm very blessed. Please send everyone my love and also send them healing energy. I'm also sending you healing energy and love as well." So, yeah, we definitely checking in on Marie, making sure she's okay. She sounds like she's
Amen.
doing. Yep.
Man.
And
Hey, Steve Anger.
I still do check on Marie as well. So
Wonderful,
I still keep
wonderful, wonderful.
contact with her as well.
Hey,
And I still
hey, 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 hey! I was knocked out. I was knocked the fuck out.
We was over here talking about your life.
So since you
Yes.
woke up, you can ready shake the air fryer.
No, thank you for the cash app, Angela.
He shook that air fryer, and that's why he
Hello,
went to sleep.
Z-Banger.
He was good and full.
I do too, y'all. That's how come I hate to eat during the day, cause as soon as I eat, I just get so sleepy. I be like, shit, I shouldn't have ate.
That's what happened to me.
Okay, Z Banker, so you got to tell us your happiest and your most proudest moment. We did it for you, but we want to hear from you.
I'm still getting myself together right now.
Still trying to wake up, y'all.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my thoughts together.
Look, look. I'm in a. Okay. Now, okay, Misfit, I sent you the link for some groups. Tell me which group did you get accepted in?
So far I got accepted in that Royal one.
Okay, okay, so you're in Royal Casino. So this is how it goes with Royal Casino, right? With Royal Casino, they have lots of
She
games.
done got kicked out, Candy. Oh no,
Oh,
I'm
did she?
sorry. I'm sorry. No, she did. Miss Fit.
No, she's. I see Fit.
Yeah, I thought somebody got kicked out. I'm sorry.
Okay, so in Royal Casino, the rules with Royal Casino is um their max cash out is $3,000. So if you go in there tonight and you win 3,000, so no, say your system, you get it all up and you win $5,000. They're only going to pay you 3,000. So that's number one. So once you reach that limit of 3,000, just go ahead and stop. Ain't no need in you getting mad because they're not only going to pay you 3,000, right? So that's in Royal Casino. And the maximum daily cash out is 1,000 per day for per 24 hours. So say you win $3,000 tonight, you can cash out 1,000. Tomorrow you can go back and get your next 1,000. The next day you go get your last 1,000. So that's how that one works at Royal Casino. Okay. Now, I did give you links to, I think I gave you a link to Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank is no max cash out. So whatever you win in there, if you win $8,000, they're going to pay you your $8,000. So,
Is that where you were tonight in Piggy
yes,
Bank?
I was playing in Piggy Bank tonight.
Okay.
Look, I should have pressed it a little more. But look, I'm just happy to get my money back that I've been spending today. Shit. On my new dishes and shit.
Y'all
Um,
don't follow Candy. Do not follow Candy.
Okay, so
Ooh.
what you do, Fit, what you do now, you need to make sure you have three payment methods.
Candy, not to cut
Huh?
you off. Not to cut you off. Can you send Miss Fit a link to a charger, please? Too, while you at it.
Yes, bro.
Banger, her charger been acting just well lately. So leave her alone.
No
So
one has.
all what you need to do, and this is for anybody that is uh interested, you need to make sure you have three payment methods because with so many people playing, they like will hit their limits and stuff like that. So have you your Cash App or Zelle or Venmo or PayPal or Chime, or whatever. So you need to have three, make sure you have three payment methods. So you don't want to have any issues, with them quickly paying you out your money. So what else do you need me to tell you, Fit? Because all you do is you ask them for the payment card, or sometimes they'll have it posted in the group. So like for instance, Royal Casino will post it in the group. So they'll have the cash out name for you to send to, the Venmo name to send to, the PayPal to send to, the all that. So send whatever you want to load over there, if it's $10 or 15 or whatever. I usually try to send um between 25 and 35. Usually that's what I'll do. Sometimes I'll send 5, sometimes 30, 35. That's what I try to do. Because I don't see the because my goal is trying to hit. And if it's hot, I don't have to send $100 to find out if it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Only send a lot if you want to go in betting big. But I always try to just send a little and build it up, and then I start betting higher. So what else do you need me to tell you?
No, I think you answered it. So you basically, whatever that like they put the cash app up, you send it there and then go from there. They inbox you or whatever. The next
Uh-huh.
process.
Here, I'll even share it on my screen from the group so you guys
Okay.
can have an
I'ma
example.
tell y'all,
Okay.
do not follow Candy. Candy been doing this. She know where to go. She know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Do not. I mean, unless she gonna walk you step by step, and a gambler ain't got time to be walking nobody else hand by hand. Uh, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but y'all need to just keep your money in your pocket.
MVP is no fun. You sure you going to Vegas? We going to
Tell,
I'm
tell them
Vegas.
going to
again, MVP. Tell them again, MVP. They ain't got
Vegas.
no money trying to spend money.
You know, I am going, but y'all already know that I don't give a fuck about that table. If I gamble, I'm gonna be on the table with a real person, not a bot, right? But I say fuck that electricity bill if I get me some new jewelry and a new pocketbook. You know what I'm
So
saying? So I mean, that's where I'm
right.
at, right? I mean, but you shouldn't follow me either. You know what I'm saying? Do
Yeah.
you?
Okay. So here's an example right here. So in the Royal Casino, if you have Apple Pay, this is where you will send your payment. If you have Venmo, this is where you send your payment. Chime, Borrow, Google, Zelle, right? And so basically you just send your money, and then they have different gaming platforms, right? So you got to go to the different gaming platforms.
Wait a minute, Candy. You
What's
said
up?
Zelle?
Uh-huh.
So I can use my bank card.
Yeah, if you send it through Zelle,
Oh, I thought I could only use like
But
Cash App.
she
Oh,
said have three different types
I
of
heard
access.
mother. I heard a mother MEP. I heard her. Big
Okay.
sis. I heard you.
yeah. Okay. So look, just a reminder. So hit me up if you need any more instructions outside of here. But yeah,
I appreciate that. And
It's pretty easy, Misfit, because I was trying to find Candy when I was trying to get in, I couldn't. So I just hit up the person that was hosting for the night. They were really nice. You gotta hit them up in the inbox.
hmm
You send them
You gotta go through the alley.
well, first of all, you gotta agree to the stuff in the group and put your initials so they can find you. Then they set you up an account, and then you send them the money, and they send you your
your login info.
username and your password, and then you go.
hmm
Okay, cool. All I can say
thank
is good
y'all.
luck to all. Good luck.
Misfit, you're gambling?
Hell, can I get the information? I ain't doing nothing yet. I mean, she put me on the shit. Uh, I don't know. Yes. Shit. Y'all make it seem tempting and shit. Hell yeah.
Look, it'd
I
be a
was
nice,
I
it'd be
was
a nice
having
little
I was
flip.
having I was having a great time until the servers started getting busy and I got kicked out.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Fire curing is a real popular system. Fire curing is real popular.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Is Piggy Bank on the same is that one of the things in the same group? And is it under Royal Casino?
No, piggy bank and Royal Casino are different. Piggy bank
No.
is the one that is uh no max cash out. So whatever you win is yours, even if it's
Oh,
really
they haven't let me in yet.
piggy bank. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got five on it.
That's my song too. Dun, 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 dun. I got five on it. I don't know the rest of the words, so I
Well,
just
you
say
actually need 10. You need 10 to get in.
Mm-mm. Okay, so what we talking about? Anything else tonight?
I must say, today was a good day.
Today
Today
was
was
a
a
good
good
day.
day.
Today was a good day.
We
I
had good
cannot
dance.
believe
We
this
had good
time
laugh.
is going by. This time is going by, you guys. Can you
Didn't it go
believe that
fast?
it's March 1st?
Right. Hey, Candy,
Like
I
it
didn't do
is
nothing I was supposed to do.
me too, barely. But I am glad that I went live and was talking with you lovely people. And because yeah, I had had such a hectic week that it was just like,
Oh,
Candy.
that was so good.
hmm,
It's the first of the month.
get
Wake
up,
up,
get
wake
up,
up.
wake up.
It's the first of the month. This is a good time for me. Money hit all types of ways this day. You know. So this be a good day for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, look, you didn't cashed in on your rentals and everything, making that
Reynolds? What the heck
money
is a
in
rental?
your
What is you talking
sleep.
about, Candy?
That section 8 done dropped in and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Wake up. It's the first of the month.
I'm over here talking about some rentals. Candy, what is you talking about? And then you then I
MVP has
caught
some
on.
MVP has some rentals.
No, I had caught on after I thought about it when she said I caught on. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
I was over here lost for a minute, like straight stuck.
Yes. Banger, you have a members live? You still waking up, I realize. Are you up? Or is he gone? He's still here. He's still gathering himself, I
Yeah, he said he had to figure out who he is when he wake up like that. So he
guess.
just take a moment to. It's like he buffering a little bit.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and
Big
start it
sis,
because I'm
wait, check your DM. Check your DM.
check my DM. Okay. Check the DMs.
Why,
Oh,
Tamika? What you
shiggity.
saying? Some more shopping shit?
Ooh. And look, girl, this my favorite game. When this bad boy is hot, it be hitting, hitting.
I didn't even want her to come back to the panel. I'm like, no, keep going, keep going, keep going. You see how much I added? $25 and it got me that.
Boom.
What you got, Tamika? Don't be trying to keep it a secret. I want to know.
120 out of 25. I put 25
Oh,
in. One what?
That's
120 out of
what's
25?
up.
Good. That's a
that's
good.
Yeah,
what's
I
120
up.
out of
told him
That's
if he
25.
was
what's
in
up,
the area,
sis.
Coco, it's gonna hit you too. Shit, that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Candy done put
That's
that
how
little
I
gold
do.
finger out the night.
So, Tamika, was you in Royal Casino?
Royal Casino. Oh, that's a group. No, I took the first group that hit me back, and it was James' group. Kenny, what group is that again? I forgot. I can't.
The
Oh, the
lounge.
lounge, the
The
lounge.
lounge.
Oh, okay.
And the
That
one that I like to play off the lounge is I forgot.
I found my game. It's
I'm
that
about to tell
Christmas
you.
game. The one with the Santa Claus.
No, I be losing on that game. This one I like this one because I've been winning. This
Santa
is my
Claus
second
was
time.
hooking my ass up.
This is
What,
my second
do they
time
got the
winning
one
on
with the
this one.
firecrackers? Do they got the one with the firecrackers like they got in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
firecrackers. I don't know. Okay, now Tamika. Okay, you loaded 25 and you up to look. Take some out and then just keep 25 in there. Keep going.
I know. I remember you just gave me that tip about 30 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Shoot. Okay. Look, I'm about to start a
Candy done
live.
stuck that little gold finger out. Everybody went,
Look, we practicing for Vegas. We practicing.
hey, 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 hey. Get in where you fit in.
I'm happy. What are y'all doing tonight? I just made money in my sleep.
I know.
Good one, Tamika. Welcome
And
back,
for
Rich
real though,
Stud.
when I woke up this morning, the money just was hitting my account. You know what I'm saying? For real though, yo.
Yes, girl, direct deposit,
I
play
know
first of the
that's
month.
right. Me too, girl. Woke up. I was like, oh, bitch, rich.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna be ending over here, but Banger already has the members live set up, so I'm gonna just go in here and press start, and we take the party over there for members live.
We got to get off the panel, or you gonna take us over?
No, we gotta go because we're in my StreamYard. We're going back over to Banger StreamYard.
Okay.
Here, I will put let me go in the studio and I'll start it. Well, first what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give a link. Let me give y'all the link. But this was fun, you guys.
Thank you, Candy, for doing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Candy, for making this
Yes.
night. I had fun with you,
Yes.
ladies.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
Wait,
Okay.
Candy, where you doing it?
Yep. See it in the chat. There's the chat to the new members
Okay,
live
I
on
see it now.
ZBanger. Okay, you
All
guys.
right,
So
I'm
we're
going
about to
over.
close this out. It has been wonderful, and I'll see you guys over in the other chat. Thanks for
We
Can we
joining.
appreciate
snap
you,
real
Bye,
quick?
Mama.
Can
Love
we
you,
snap?
Daddy.
Can we
everybody.
snap? Everybody snap as we leave.
Snap it out. Snap it out.
Snap it out.
We appreciate you.
Later,
Love
y'all.
you.